Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us on Game Night. We've got David Harding here, who's joining us in the early morning for tomorrow.
Sure.
So he can tell us if the world is still doing okay, since he's in the future. And we've got Aldi and Nikki, of course.
Hey, everybody.
David works.
Hey, David.
David works. David is Grail Games, and we're going to play his game. Reiner Knizia's game, but his published game of Criss Cross Day. Super easy game, but it's fun. How you doing, David?
I'm good. Can you hear me? Am I choppy?
You're a little choppy, but it's okay.
It's a little choppy. It might smooth out after a bit.
It does. The software's weird.
It sometimes does.
Yeah.
It sometimes does.
Now,
David
if
of
you
the future.
like have me, great, and it's morning here. Yeah, and the world is still spinning. The world is still going. So it's pretty exciting. Side of the timeline.
Yes. How's everything going there for you?
Everything's good except to talk a bit technological. I'm only just seeing the start of a fabulous show now on this. So my hearing is perfect. I hear you like you're next door, but my vision is I'm just going to pretend I can't see you because you're going to be talking 10 minutes behind. But anyway.
Or are we lagged behind you? Are you hearing us delayed?
I'm hearing you like auditions. Hearing, visual.
All right. Visual's bad. I wonder why. Okay. Yeah, we didn't get a chance to test with David. He is so early. He had to get up early to even make it today. And the other time that we stream is 3 p.m., so it's middle of the night for him. I think it's like 2 a.m. or something like that. So this is the best time we could do it, but it was exciting to have him.
Yeah.
Is it 5 a.m. when it's 3 p.m. here?
No, it's 8 right now.
No, this is
right
perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect. It's perfect. I just did it because you appeared on for the first time. It's about 5 minutes. So I'm speaking to you from the future, and I'm watching you from the past. It's really cool.
That's right.
I know, that's pretty awesome.
It's some sort of weird vortex of time for you there.
Yeah.
When we talked to Kim yesterday from what is his company called? I'm drawing a blank on the name of that company.
Yeah, he was great. He was in the afternoon. No, he was morning time too. It was about an hour later, I think. Yeah, it was an hour later for him. Well, he was in yesterday, but our today. So we're referring to the past.
Yesterday.
Good games publishing. Good games publishing.
Good games.
Yeah. So he had just like it's morning here, and we're like, oh, what? Kim. Do we want to try to lower his bandwidth there? What's his bandwidth like there, Derek? You want to try to fiddle with it?
I have no video.
I've already reduced it, yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll do our best. It's not that
well,
bad.
maybe try refreshing one more time. Maybe he has to refresh on his end for that to take. I don't know, but
we could also switch
Peter,
over
try
to
that. We want this, be.
Zoom.
It's okay.
We're okay. Okay.
I mean, we'll see. It's an easy enough game to teach, and David can chime in if there's issues.
Okay.
Although we had a drop in quality too. I don't know if that was overall call
I think it
change.
changed all. I think it changed all the calls,
which
to
is
lower
fine.
Res.
We don't really need to see it in super high res.
It doesn't bother me.
We're not doing any intricate board work today. So Criss Cross is very, very simple. It's we're going to roll these dice and fill these boards. There are sheets, and there's a link in the tweet, but I don't know if it's in our. For people, I guess we should continue to talk because people have to have a chance to get the sheets. Oh, there it is. They have it on there. I think Michael got it for us. So it's on the Grail Games WordPress site. You can download the PDF of it and print it out or use it on your tablet. I guess Scott can explain how the tablet works again one more time.
You go, Scott.
Oh boy, pressure! I don't have my tablet.
You don't?
Hold on, I'll be right back. No, I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't know what I was only here 5 minutes ago, so I was kind of like, oh, what are we doing?
I know, Dave.
I'll be right
Scott's
back.
had a
I'll be
busy
right back.
day.
1 second.
It's been all crazy.
Yeah.
And we're happy to have David. Even if it's a little choppy, it's totally fine, David. We're happy to see you. It's great. Since I'm not going to get to see you in August, this is
You're so nice.
This is about as good.
Yeah. Boo.
I was so sad about the pandemic thing,
I know.
obviously. But I mean, I'd love to come see you guys again because you're all beautiful human beings and all that.
Oh boy.
Well, you are too, and we're happy to have you when you're here. We have been just busy because next week is BGG Online, so Wednesday and Thursday of next week we'll be streaming 24 publishers, I think, or something like that, new games that are available that day. And so yesterday we did a full test day with all the publishers. Only one guy didn't get through. We'll do that either tonight or tomorrow. And then so next Tuesday we'll live stream again in the morning, our time, 10:30 Pacific Daylight Time. And we're going to have Jamie Stegmaier on, and we're going to play Rolling Realms again with the version 10 sheet.
Yeah.
And Jamie just shared with me a little bit ago a app that you can download. I don't know if it's a web-based app. Probably is a web-based app that you can. That'll be your sheet to play the game. So we'll have everybody. I'll put that out in the tweets when we get it. I mean, I actually I just got it like 10 minutes ago. But that'll be fun. And then the next day, Wednesday, we'll be live streaming from 10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time till about 4 p.m. with the publishers, and then we will have we actually will start the day with the SDJ jurors, Krzysztof Slavinsky and Manuel Frisch, and they're going to show us the games that were nominated that will be announced on Monday morning, middle of the night for us.
Yeah.
What games were nominated for the SDJ and the Kinderspiel and the Kennerspiel. So that'll be exciting. And then we'll have the publishers, and then we're going to do the same thing the second day. But at the end of the day, after the first day on Wednesday, we're going to have the Brothers Murph on, and we're going to do a quiz show. Everybody that wants to be involved should be. It'll be fun. Nikki and I'll be on there with them, and I'm sure Scott will probably as well. So it should be a good time. And we got a really busy schedule next week, so only one game night live stream. But we'll
Tuesday?
Yeah, it'll be a little bit of game night-ish on Wednesday night, too, with the Brothers Murph. They've actually they got their system pretty slick.
Slick.
Yep.
Well, thank you for keeping us all sane during this time with all your videos. Hey, I gotta ask, what's going to be nominated?
What's going to be nominated? I don't know. I think the Crew's going to get nominated for sure. I really feel like that's a strong one. I had some ideas about what I thought the kids' jury would be, and I mentioned it.
Wrong.
And I mentioned it to Krzysztof, and he laughed at me. So I guess that's probably not. I'm not going to mention that game. But I think my perception of a kids' game is different from actual kids playing a game. I think the game is fantastic. The game that I'm talking about, which I shouldn't be speaking. But anyway, it's going to be some other stuff. So we'll find out on Monday. It's pretty darn close. But
I had some ideas, actually.
What do you think, Scott?
Parks.
Okay.
Parks and Wavelength. I think they were both released in Germany at the right time.
Definitely Wavelength is perfect.
And,
perfect match to what they call it in Germany. But yeah, that's probably one too. Fox and Forest is nominated.
How about this one?
Fox and Forest is actually eligible. That one might happen.
Crisscross?
I know, but that's 2 years ago.
Did it come out in Germany in time?
That came out in Germany a few years ago. Yeah.
A few years back?
That was years ago, and it didn't have all the... And it doesn't have the... It's not as... It's not exactly the same also, but maybe... I don't know. Here's one I'm going to throw at you. Try and catch it. What about Horrified?
Is that in German?
If it came out in Germany. Out in German.
Because Jaws is out in Germany.
Oh, I just assumed.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird. You have to go look and see if they have German versions.
I think potentially, actually, I think that the Villainous was in German this year too. So that's potentially
if that's the first time it came out, then
yes. So I mean, the reality is it's all confusing because we haven't. there's a lot of games that, as I said, Fox and the Forest is eligible, and that's been out for a couple of years. But that's a really great game, nice little card game. I don't know that they'll pick, because I really feel, I'm Mr. Confident that The Crew's going to get nominated, but I can't see how it couldn't, but it surely, my expectations have been defied many, many times, so we'll see. I haven't put as much thought into it, even though I've been thinking about it.
Maybe if they want another llama. Sorry.
Yeah. They might do which one?
Another llama.
What about Punkte Salat? Punkte Salat.
Oh yeah, Point Salad.
Point Salat.
Ooh.
Is that one out in German as well? I don't even know.
I don't know. Tiny Towns for sure. Is in German.
Sure, I've
Tiny Towns and Yellow's game too. The other town, Little Towns or something. Is that what it is?
Little Town. My Little
Yeah,
Town.
that one's recent too.
Little City? No, a little bit.
It's funny. There's so many, because
Little-
we've been looking at the games that could potentially be nominated just by new releases, and it's the disconnect between U.S. releases and German versions of it sometimes is very weird, and so I have no idea for sure what could be it, but they're meeting this Saturday and Sunday, I believe, maybe even Friday and Saturday. It might be Friday and Saturday.
The Conclave.
Yeah. Well, this is the first one, right? The real one is the
first Conclave.
The smoke and the white smoke and the black smoke will be in July, right? When they actually pick a winner.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're gonna lock the doors on them, and they can't come out till they
I didn't
actually have
did it like that.
Okay, so if you click the link in the chat, and Iron Spy just updated it, it had a parentheses missing on the end, or it had an extra parentheses I didn't need. You'll get that file in, and I suggest you open it in Safari. So you'll get it here. Then click this little square box with an arrow pointing up. It's the share button. And then you click that to do, and then you basically scroll this list, and you click
Into notes?
I don't know if I can go direct into notes here, but actually, let me see. Let me try that. Nope, I don't think. Will notes show up here?
You've
No, I
explained
don't
it
see
so
notes.
smoothly before. I thought this was easier.
No, I know, but I kind of screwed it up last. I did it wrong last time. So, but it's tricky because like Mac, iPod, save to files. So click save to files, and then I have a downloads directory in my iCloud drive, and I just save it to the downloads directory and I hit save, and I have it. I'll replace it.
Well,
So now it's in my drive.
Many people were
And then I
clearly
can go
doing
to-
it on the one we did last week for cartographers, so they
Yeah,
know.
it can be done. So then you go to you search for
What do you
iCloud
think
and you'll
you
get a
did?
files browser, and then you can basically.
People are excited about it.
I know.
So now I have this. I have the crisscross score pad there. I click on that, and then I click on this, and then I click. Not Siri. Click. This is hard. I should have my overhead camera. A little pen, and then you can start drawing right there.
Nice. Well, you're
Oh,
only
that's
gonna
not
you're drawing these
easy.
these 6 symbols.
Wow.
The rock
Yeah,
one?
Scott's high tech.
Someone's asking
It's a
about
couple
for
steps.
Android.
It's a couple steps.
I don't
That's
know.
unbelievable.
I don't know.
Android, you can definitely download and actually
Uh-huh.
manipulate in the
Yeah.
directories, but I don't know how that actually works with Android. I don't actually own. I mean, we have a Android tablet that we use for one of our camera controls, and I use an Android phone, but I don't, and an Apple phone, and I don't know how the tablet stuff works. Actually, we have 2 tablets. I forgot about the other ancient
You
one.
can
that's
try
not
taking
here.
screenshots. Yeah, if you load it in the browser, you can take a screenshot and then maybe load that into one of the other OneNote. Someone's saying, see Stranger 3 says OneNote, and then you bring that picture in and draw on it. That's Windows. Snipping tool, Androids, take a screenshot, edit the image that way. I think
If
most
you
everybody's
have-
got it.
Cool. What is it, Nikki?
Acrobat. If
Adobe
you have
Acrobat,
a higher like Adobe Acrobat, you can open it in that and use just the edit tool in that and fill in with the
Right, but
highlight
can you
marker.
do that on the iPhone or the tab, Apple and all that stuff? I mean, you probably can. I probably it's
Well,
even easier to do it on that than an
for
actual
Android.
PC.
I was
yeah.
trying workarounds for Android.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should be able to do that.
So the way it works, since David's a little stuttery, he can correct me if I'm wrong. Everybody's going to choose one of these symbols. We have 6 different symbols on the dice. We have an X, we have a 3, we have a pound sign, we have a triangle, we have a circle, and we have a slash. You're going to pick one of those, and you're going to start with one of those in your corner. I'm going to put the pound sign, because I like the pound sign.
Oh, we're going?
We're going.
Oh, no.
I'm just going to do the
So how does
initial
this work?
explanation.
Oh, yeah,
So,
you show it, yeah.
so what happens is then, from this point on, we're going to roll these dice, and you're going to take the pair and place them on your sheet, either vertically or horizontally orthogonally connected. They have to be next to each other. And you can put them anywhere. They don't actually have to be next to your initial symbol. But what you're hoping to do is collect the largest group in either rows or columns of a symbol. Because as you can see, as you get more, they're worth more points. So if you have 2, it's worth 2 points. 3, it's worth 3 points. 4, it's worth 8 points. And 5, it's worth 10 points. And it says 0 is minus 5. I don't know if we actually... I guess that's if you have... Is that maybe for the diagonal?
So there's the advanced rules
for
or
the
the
diagonal.
normal rules.
Yeah. So we're going to save the advanced rules for the second play of the game because this plays very quickly. But I will explain explain the advanced rule later because I love it and it's really kind of hard. It's not advanced for nothing. And then we're just going to do that and completely fill it up, and then you're going to score them via the rows, not by by clusters. So you're hoping to get
Oh, so we're just going horizontal and vertical?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it's hard
At the same time.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy.
So you're going to pick a
So you
symbol.
put the pound sign?
Complete data,
We pick
aren't I?
anything?
I'm just going to talk.
Yeah, talk.
It cut him off. Go ahead, David.
We could put him on...
You want me to
let's- you wanna
talk?
move him over? Yeah, please.
I'm going to do a triangle.
Talk. I'm King. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
talking to you. Boom.
Can you hear us?
We need him to do the recorder
I think-
breaks for
Yeah.
us. David has a great podcast, by the
yeah.
way, which he will deny his quality, but it is great.
It's
And his
cute.
thoughts about games are fantastic. And even though
Yeah.
Scott doesn't like his recorder flute interludes,
I like
he does.
it.
It's too loud for him, but I love
I like.
it.
It's just it burns my eardrum out. It hurts my eardrum.
I like the
I
recorder.
really love it, David. I know
don't
it'll
even-
probably work for you, but it's a great show. It's on
No,
YouTube. It's a
I gotta
podcast on
tell you,
YouTube.
It's getting worse. Stop describing it.
Should we switch?
You know
should we
Mark
switch,
from Board
David
Games
over
to Go.
Zoom?
You know Mark from Board Go. He
Yes,
said
we
he
do.
loves the recorder bits. He loves the dog when he's playing. His dog goes nuts. His dog goes mental. Time I do that.
That's
So
great.
maybe
I
I'm
love
like
it.
a dog. I must have some sort of canine gene.
I'm so happy I found it. I actually
Mental.
found it from your unboxing, I think, of the Medici dice game. And I was like, oh, because I backed it on Kickstarter. I'm like, hey, let's see that. And then I'm like, on YouTube it had other stuff. I'm like, what? What's this? David is super, super humble, and he doesn't talk about himself in glowing terms, but he's a very sweet guy. And I watched the podcast, which actually has no visuals, and it was great. It was. So I immediately went out and tweeted it as soon as I was done. I'm like, you must check this out. It's really great. His first one's on the road.
I
He's
like
in the
the
car.
one on the road. That's the one I heard.
Yeah. So you
When
definitely.
you were driving
Dave's a
somewhere.
thoughtful person.
doesn't
David's a thoughtful
stop.
person.
It just goes on and on.
That's okay. It's
I
good.
like
No, but it's special because
guys,
it's like
I'm
I've
blushing.
never heard a stream of
I
consciousness.
know.
It's a stream
Yeah.
of consciousness from the inside of your brain,
It's really
which
great.
is really interesting.
It is really great. This is an opportunity for us to shine a light on David. He is super talented and super nice and super funny. So
Shush.
it's true, though. I
All
knew
that
said
talk.
you're getting bright red, but it is very true.
Wow. How much redder can we get?
Yeah, how
him?
much redder can we get David? There he goes.
Awesome.
Well, we love your
just
show,
think it's
David.
hilarious. You watched it. Like you can watch it. I don't know why it's on YouTube. You can watch it. There's nothing to watch. So
Yeah, it's okay.
I mean, you have to-
Anyway.
you just
It's
listen
what
to
you
it.
understand. You use
Yeah.
the tools that you understand, and you understand that. And it's great.
What was the name
I
of
I
it?
can't wait for episode 4.
What's the
The
name
name
of
of
it?
It's David's board
Yeah, I was
shorts.
going to record that, but now I'm.
And the
But you're
name's
doing this
awesome.
today, and he's embarrassed.
Board shorts.
David's board shorts.
It's perfect.
That's such a dumb name.
It's great. What are you talking
It's
about?
a dumb name.
It's
I
board
love it.
shorts. You're talking about board games in
It's
short form. It's great.
I like it. It's
Yeah.
got a little
Exactly.
like a
You do
surfing
something
reference
hours
to
and
it.
Short.
I know, it's very Australian with the board shorts,
Yes.
too, on top of that.
Yes.
Oh, that's SoCal, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need some more subscribers, everybody. Go subscribe. Gotta break
Yeah.
100.
Right.
This channel's good. Now he's going to feel bad every time he does anything because there'll be more people watching. But I thought for sure that there'd be more because I saw Scott tweeted about it, I saw Mark tweeted about it, and I had tweeted about it before that, and I was like, this is amazing. I was so happy to have found it. Anyway, we'll stop talking about David's podcast. You can find it on your own, and we'll probably put it in the links of this on YouTube so you can find it. We might even have a little
don't
pop-up.
Wait,
Links.
did you have two? Do you have two? Do you have two channels? I think I missed. Maybe I don't. Did you take down the podcasts?
No, they're there.
2 subscribers.
I'm not seeing.
You have more than 2 subscribers. That's not true. And you're going to have a few more today. Hooray!
Until they
I'm
listen
not-
or watch, and then it'll go down.
Right.
I need more Vegemite toast. This is getting embarrassing. Let's play a game.
Weird.
Yeah, we'll play a game
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Let's
So
play a
we were going to
game.
talk, and I had to jump in there and tell about your podcast, which I love. I just want the recorder now.
Thank you.
I have
Oh
a
no,
recorder.
it's on the ground.
Oh, I could go get it. Do you want?
What's happening?
Do you want?
It's up to you.
Do you want alto, soprano? I've got a recorder, alto, soprano. I've even got a sopranino.
Oh my
So whichever
goodness.
one you want, I'll go get it in a minute.
Okay.
Just for all this sake, and the dogs
and the
of the
dog,
dogs
and Mark's dog.
under
Yeah.
the
Oh, you
umbrella.
You getting the recorder? Oh yeah, yeah.
record.
Please play the recorder. I would love to hear the
No,
recorder.
I'll get it later. We'll play a game. We'll
All right,
play a
Okay,
game.
cool. Yeah, we got lots of time.
Yeah, we should play the game first. It's going off the
So the
rails.
dice
yeah.
face- Faces
I'll
are-
pop a song or something.
Somebody's
I like to-
asking for the dice faces. It's three lines, hashtag or
Are they
pound
equal?
sign,
Yeah.
a slash, a circle, an X, and a triangle. So you're gonna pick. You need to pick one of those because we're gonna run out. To balance out the space, you're gonna start with one. And it also gives you something to aim for as the
Yeah.
dice are rolled.
I chose a
I'm gonna pick
triangle.
the circle. I'm gonna circle.
Sweet.
Boring
So
circle.
we should. The idea is everyone will pick different, but it's not going to break the game if we don't. That's why you can play up to a million people, and I'm sure
Really?
got a million people watching right now. But,
Oh, don't.
but
think
if you
so.
chose the hash, if you chose that. Oh, but if you choose the hash one and you choose the triangle and you chose the circle,
Yeah.
I'll do the
Yeah.
X. I'll do the X.
The X.
Now, just one little thing. Caught up visually, but we're 30 seconds apart. So you might have to call your roll, or I'll lose.
might have to what? Oh, call the roll out.
Yeah, call the roll.
Oh yeah, I'll call
Yeah.
him out. We'll wait for a moment. We're not in that big of a rush. So you guys ready? Because yeah, David can't really
I'm
see
ready.
our images. Yeah. So here we go.
Dun dun dun.
Um,
We've got an X and a 3. 3 lines. X and 3
Three
lines is
squiggly
terrible
lines.
for
3
me.
straight lines.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
bad.
the 3 straight lines.
So you can put them anywhere.
You can put them anywhere, but you're going to have to
put them
plan for.
together.
Yeah, they need to be together. So they need to be together. So for example, I'll do mine right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to put an X right here and the 3 right here.
Right.
So now I'm scoring nothing.
You can't put the X here and then put the 3
Yeah.
lines over here.
They must be connected
Okay, so
horizontally.
they have to be played as a pair.
as
Yes.
a pair. And this part,
But as you
right,
see from my
is not where you play.
Help.
Oh, Derek, can you full screen David?
Go ahead, David. Show
Hold
us.
it up. Hold it up again, David.
Yeah, see, his X is great. He's already
Oh.
moving.
But
He's already got 2 points.
Yeah. Yep, I see. Get it.
Oh, I see.
Cool.
Got it.
You guys ready?
Nope.
Yes.
So yeah, all the
Yes,
these boxes here are where you're going to write your score. The top 2 diagonal
Okay.
on the diagonal we won't use, but you'll write them horizontally and then vertically. It's a little bit like Würfel bingo in that regard, or canister.
Okay.
So then we roll again. The next is an X and a
What?
3.
Oh,
I think these
well, that's
dice
good
are
for
weighted.
everybody, right?
I know that's not true.
That's
We
good for-
played this game.
I will be doing that.
Nikki and I have
Pretty
played this a couple of times.
Easy
But
decision.
that's good for everybody.
It
That's
is. We now,
that's
as long as you can put them next to each other, we now each have. David's got 3 points, and we each have plus another 2. So he's got 5, and we have 4. Come on, something different. An X and a hashtag.
Okay, this is
Yipes.
X.
Sorry, the pound sign. I'm going to put the X here. So that row's done. I already know what that row is. That row is worth all of 5 points.
cool. Oh, I see.
You don't have to do it. Obviously, you can do it at the
warn
end.
everyone. You can screw yourself up.
Margaret, you
Yep.
can catch up. It's been an X and a 3, an X and a 3, and an X and a pound.
What were you saying, David?
If you don't plan ahead, you can screw yourself up because you have to put the dice together. But if you've only got for one spot, one thing,
Oh, right.
you can't put the
yeah.
pair in.
Right,
that
you want to
box,
make
if
sure you
know
don't
what I
leave
mean.
any holes because then you can't place it. Exactly. Nikki was.
And that's a minus.
No, that's
I've
the other
already-
thing.
That's the other
Nikki
thing.
actually almost had that when we played the
Yeah.
very first time I showed her that. She's like, I go, no, you don't want to do that because you want to make sure you leave contiguous pairs next to each other to be able to place the dice. It may not help you anyway, but you never know.
I've already screwed up.
Start
Just roll
again.
double pound sign and it'll be good. No.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
No, keep going. Go.
Okay, so here we go. Next
Double
one.
pound sign will help me.
This is an X and a triangle. Yipes.
Me no like.
I don't either.
So I've got the most beautiful column in the world, but your column's pretty junky.
Oh, that one's pretty great. Is that all 5 now? Yeah, that is 5. So
There he
that's
is,
10
Mr.
points.
Lincoln.
Oh, wow.
He's really in the lead.
Yep.
He's really in the lead. It's a great
I'm
moment
one
with
X
Mr.
away
Lincoln.
from a full row. So if you score 0, it's -5. Like if you make a row
No,
of
that's for
nothing?
the
No,
so
no,
I'll
no,
explain
no.
the advanced rules. In the
That's
advanced rules, you're
advanced.
gonna
Okay,
you're gonna do the same
we'll
thing.
Get there.
Yeah, okay. I don't want to confuse anybody.
Don't break your head.
wait.
Okay, a hashtag and a diamond. A
Damn.
triangle. Or a diamond, I guess. Pound sign and a diamond. Boo!
So if I
gotta tell
have 2
you.
pound signs and if I have 2
Triangle.
pound signs and 2 triangles on a row, is that 4 points on a row?
Two pound
You
signs. is
score
what?
the whole
Point.
Yeah, you
2
score the whole
pound signs
thing.
and 2 triangles. So that's 4 points. Okay.
That is 4 points.
Cool. All right.
They're next to each other, though, right, Scott?
I saved myself. They are next to each other. Yeah.
Woof! This is bad.
You know what? I should actually utilize my technology that I actually, spent a bunch of money for.
Technology.
Well,
Are you
I'm
gonna
gonna
do
get the
green
best
screen?
score I've ever had time. International TV.
All right.
The best score ever?
Yeah, I'm gonna break the world with this score.
All right. It's looking pretty
Wow.
great.
No kidding.
David's got more experience than the rest of us, probably, but it does look good. Starting with that X was a smart
No.
thing.
I'm just. Oh,
There you go. It's
Wait, I
10.
can't even-
You got
there it
You
is.
got 16 points already.
Yeah, wow.
keep it adding up. Okay, you're the. I had no idea what my score was.
I'm pretty quick at that
See,
stuff.
let's go.
Here we go. Here's the next pair. Okay, 3 lines and a circle. 3 lines and a circle.
Oh, did I miss the last roll? What was the last roll?
The last roll was triangle and a hashtag or a pound sign.
Oh, that's the one that gave me 4 points. Never mind. Okay.
Circle.
Boo! Can I tell you this
stupid-
really sucks?
Stupid circle.
So
Ugh.
circle.
Let's go. The circle looks into your soul.
Yes.
Wow, this is bad.
There's hidden.
No.
David,
Wow,
look at that,
look at
man.
this.
David
It's
is
beautiful.
He's either super lucky or super talented. One of it's probably both.
Or he's cheating.
No, I don't think he's cheating. He's not making me. Yeah, that looks pretty
If
good
you
there,
want
Scott.
this,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
if you think it's
Yeah, it's
talent,
working.
then I'll
It's
record
working.
her out.
All right. Well, I do think it's talent. Well, I am looking forward to the recorder.
We must have the recorder out.
Here we go. It's an X and a triangle again.
Oh, that's great.
Wow.
Got a 10. Tenner.
I'm going to do this here. Well, there's no X's for me to do this, so I'll do the triangle here.
Yeah, we're gonna play this again.
Oh yeah, a bunch of times because this is fast and we're doing terribly.
That's
Only
fast.
Dave. We got to check. Oh, look at Nikki though. She's doing pretty great
No,
there.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are. It's not as
My rows.
it's not as
My
coordinated
columns
as
are gonna be
David's.
awful.
No, it isn't as coordinated
but,
as
I mean,
David's.
David's lucky. So next one. Here we go. Double X's,
Eek.
Interesting.
Oh,
says David.
I'm starting to fall apart. No, it wasn't that good.
Wow, I really. I think I have to do it.
I need
Here.
double
Yeah.
threes. All right,
I'm
Lincoln.
with you, Steve Ranger. The vertical aspect. I was doing only horizontals. My vertical is now dead.
Oh,
So I got 3 points for that vertical.
come on, double three.
Hashtag pound sign or zero and zero.
That's bad. That's bad.
Super
Oh, that's
bad.
all right.
I guess I'll do it here.
So that one's done. That's 4 points.
Circle.
I like to let myself.
You guys are adding as you go. That's clever.
I like to see how horribly I'm doing as I go.
There's a 2.
Well, I'll do that too.
Big points.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Big points. Big
Yes.
points.
What do you want? Still double threes, right, Nikki P?
Double threes would be double fine.
This is not a double
Ooh.
three. Hey, there's the first slash.
Flash.
Oof. So it's gonna go here.
Slash what?
Wow, this
Slash.
is awful.
Slash
slash
Gordon.
3. Sorry, slash and 3 lines.
1, 2, 3, slash.
Because I'm one roll behind still. But that's okay. Slash and 3.
Wow. I'm scoring so little horizontally.
We need a subtitle for this game. Gonna make you jump.
Gotta make you jump. Jump,
Here,
jump.
crisscross gonna make you jump.
Crisscross will make you jump, jump.
Jump.
Gonna make you.
Do it.
Look at that, Nikki. You got an 8.
Oh,
I
you're
got
not,
an
yeah,
8.
do it, I should say.
Nice. Falling apart
Okay.
here.
2 more rolls.
Yeah, only contiguous.
Wow. So pound sign
That's
and a.
awful.
Another
If I had done
stupid.
that backwards.
So there we go. There's 2 points for that. 4 points for that. Wow.
I guess I gotta take it
2
this
points
way.
for that. 2 points for that.
2
It's
Is it-
pretty
points.
bad.
Big
Is it
points,
is
big
it
points.
hashtag slash?
Yes.
Is it hashtag slash?
That is
Yes.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
know what? I'm finally catching it. I'm finally up visually.
Oh, you
That
can
was
see
it. Finally
things now.
cleaning up.
Oh
Yeah.
Wonder
yeah.
what's going on. Wonder what's going
But
on.
it's 5 seconds off now.
Hey, but your sound is
Okay.
getting a little better too. So
Yeah,
it
that's good.
sometimes does that. We do not understand the software here. We're just happy it generally works. It's the best we can hope for.
Generally.
So here we go. Here's the final roll for this round.
Come on.
Hey,
Ooh.
really awful.
That's perfection for me.
Yeah, it is pretty darn good for Nikki.
It is.
Um.
All right.
Well, I'm just gonna get this. So it's
Okay, 5 seconds was an exaggeration. It's about 10 seconds. Get it out, please.
it's
Pleasey.
it's a triangle
Please,
slash.
pleasey.
Triangle slash.
Please, please me.
Oh.
That is a 0.
Wow. And I would score 0 points in the advanced game. So here we go. So then you can you write your score here. You add the row and the column, and then you write your score in this box here. I have all of 17, 26, 30. 30 points.
2.
Must have been 9.
It's 23 plus 28,
Okay, I'm
32.
gonna.
What'd you get, David? He's going to surprise us with the number, but it looks pretty darn
gonna be
good.
60.
You're covering up your total.
I think he's
think
doing
you're
that on
covering up the
purpose.
total.
It's for dramatic
I know,
reveal.
It's dramatic reveal.
32. Hey,
32.
Nikki
Yeah, I
tied
think
you,
that
David.
wins.
I tied you. Woohoo!
I got 30.
I got 30. Scott and I
Because
got
we
the
tied.
that's great. I
we
wouldn't.
tied.
What?
That's close. It's not usually that close. I wouldn't. I'm so happy I tied Nikki. She's the best.
Yeah,
Yay.
the super tie there.
I screwed up the rows like someone a minute ago on
right.
the columns, and my just one is my Criss is good. My cross one not.
Your Chris's are good, but your crosses are not.
Crisscross.
Okay, so Chris's are the verticals and the crosses are your horizontals? Is that what you're saying? Oh, no, the other way around.
Crosses are
I don't
horizontal.
know. It's something.
34.
Somebody got 34. Nice.
34.
Yeah.
38?
38.
Need to see
That's
that.
fantastic.
Show your
36.
work. Show your work.
Show your work. 37 for Andre. That's pretty great. So let's try it again. We'll just do one more like just this, and then we'll go to the advanced one.
Let's get happy with getting scores over 30 before we do the advanced mode where we all bomb.
Yeah, with the -5s will hit us hard. It's hard. I mean,
39.
it
Yeah.
is very hard to do.
Jackie
that-
got 39.
Nice, Jackie.
Oh, 9.
Oh, that's Jackie's game.
Okay, so pick a symbol again.
Pick a symbol. I am sticking with my triangle.
The triangle. Triangle
I'm gonna go
piece.
hashtag.
Yeah, I'll do X again.
All right.
And you're doing hashtag, Scott?
Yeah,
I will
hashtag.
do 3 lines.
3 wavy lines.
Yeah, a couple of wavy lines.
Happy wavy lines.
Couple wavy lines.
This is not your day.
Yeah. I'm getting pretty tired of this.
You're
Yeah.
not very good at this, are you?
Wavy lines is the expansion.
Ah.
Oh,
Okay, so let's go ahead and start it up. If everybody's got a starting symbol.
do you want to explain the rules one more time?
Sure.
New people are
So
here?
we start off with this exactly because some people were not part of that. So we start off with one of the symbols of the 6 symbols on the dice. There's a triangle, 3 lines, an X, a slash, a hashtag or a pound sign, and a circle. And then we're going to roll these dice, and we're going to place them, draw them in on the squares, but you have to put them orthogonally adjacent, horizontally or vertically. They don't have to be next to the one you started with. They can be anywhere on your board, but they must be together. And as David said, you can really mess yourself up if you don't pay attention to how you space them, because if you come out where there's only a single square, you're going to miss that roll. And obviously you're going to have a couple of missed squares if that's the case. But yeah, there's Nikki's example. And
Right.
we're aiming to score them horizontally and vertically. So you don't worry about contiguous groups. You're worried about them in either a row or a column. And you're going to score both directions. So it's harder to do than you think. And of course, a lot of it's based on the luck of the die rolls, but it's pretty fantastic. So here we go. And then you're going to write you're not going to these dark
That's
boxes, columns and row here. Those are where you're going to write your scores. So you're only going to be filling it in these this 5x5 square.
And you pick a starting symbol.
Yep. So let's go. What's David doing? He's got his dice in his eyes.
He's ready.
He's
like,
ready.
Let's go.
ready. Do it.
There we go. A circle and an X. Boo to that.
Already.
David's already happy.
What did you choose for your starting
Yeah, this
symbol?
is like last game.
He did an X and
X.
a X again.
You rolled the ox. Let's add
ox?
slang
Ox.
to make it.
And this is kisses
Or
and
Or
if you roll
hugs
it
and
again,
kisses.
we'll have the
sort of.
oxen.
Oxen, and then it'll be boxen. Okay.
Horned oxen.
Tons to horn oxen. There we go. An X and a triangle.
Come on, man.
Yes.
Well, your triangle, don't you want
I
to
know,
No,
but
this
that's
is
also
trying
an
a
X.
different strategy, concentrating on columns and rows from the beginning.
Sure.
I've had a 3 of a kind there, but I went a pair each way. Let's
Nice.
I don't know if you can see that that's erased, but that is erased.
It's okay. You're going to go for it over here? You can do multiple X's, of course.
I think
Groups of X's.
I'm gonna do that. I know. I think I'm gonna do that.
Nikki, where's the
Okie
wolf
dokie.
pen?
What?
The wolf pen is.
Oh, yeah, the dire wolf pens.
I know. I need to go get it.
Sleeping?
He's
Yeah.
sleeping.
He's sleeping in a drawer somewhere.
That pen is still.
There we go. Double triangles.
It's
Nikki P
hilarious.
is super happy.
I'm happy.
Oh my gosh. I've one row done.
Should I be playing every game with
Already
the
got
wolf
5
pen?
points.
But you can't erase. So.
I can't erase because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a pen.
Yeah,
Ooh, look at that.
exactly.
5 points right off the bat.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay, you guys ready?
I picked poorly with the hashtag.
You chose poorly. I know we haven't rolled
chose
one.
poorly.
I picked the 3 lines. It's not happening either.
Yeah.
Hey, a triangle and a slash.
Me likey.
Oof, I have to do it like this.
Look
which
at
I
that.
don't want to do.
Triangle and a slash. What the?
What the
what? 10
Oh,
points.
that's 8 points. I'm sorry.
Is that a?
I didn't score
that
that.
a,
in the eraser.
That's a lollipop. Oh no, that would be the circle and a slash. That's a rocket.
Nikki's already got 10 points for
I
her
do have 10 points.
for her diamond or triangle column.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Hashtag and a circle.
There's your hashtag.
Yeah, not good for me. Huh.
That's right.
Huh, I said.
Grr.
I want to
Grr.
hunt. I want to hunt.
I want to hunt. I want to hunt.
Hunt. Let's go.
Surfing now, everybody's learning how.
This will be interesting.
Cool.
And the
David
jump
showing
It's
us
pretty
here.
board is huge.
I mean, I know this game isn't for everyone, but it's pretty cool that with such minimal stuff going on, we've all got something totally different on our
Of
papers.
course. That's what I love
Oh,
about
yeah,
these touch
absolutely.
style
Yeah.
of games. That's really great. You are taking a different path. And it's funny because like in some of the games we played with the roll and write type stuff, we'll have started with a similar layout and then we all
Yeah.
branch away pretty quickly. Scott and I, for a while there on one game we played recently, we were doing some of the similar stuff and it just really branched out.
We went, I think on tour we were like pretty close at the beginning, and then it's sort of-
Right. Oh, we played that
Right
this
on.
weekend, this last weekend with our friend, and the initial die rolls were so terrible. You know, the initial markings,
Placement.
they were like all together, and it was all these crazy numbers, and it was so
Yeah,
horrible.
So bad.
It
But
was-
we rolled 3 doubles.
yeah,
in the
we
game.
actually rolled 3 doubles in the
was it?
game. That was amazing.
It didn't save us though.
Yeah,
It was
but
bad.
didn't save Nikki. She really had a bad one, but I did better than the game we did on the show. But here we go. Here's the next one. Hashtag and a diamond. Pound sign and a diamond.
Oh,
Wow, I don't need another diamond.
Triangle.
I think I gotta go for the 10 one.
It would be great.
This is not a good one. I'm not getting 32.
Yeah.
It's because you've actually considered the horizontal lines this time. So you know, the rows.
Yeah.
If you had just ignored it and went with just the vertical stuff, you'd have been fine.
Got 4 points on that row.
Yeah.
Look at that, Scott. Got
Idiot.
10.
I got a 10, but I blocked myself out here.
Right.
I thought about putting the patent sign up here, but
Well, you got 2
Hand in
points
hand,
vertically
right?
there too. 2 points
Where?
vertically. Here we go. Here's the next one.
Yeah, you might have a roll that does it.
Hey, look at that.
See.
Finally a 3.
oh,
3 lines and a triangle.
3 lines and a triangle.
triangle.
Thank you.
Man, this wasn't really great.
What do the futures hold?
What the heck did we do here? Shot myself in the foot.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
There we go.
Is not good. Something really good has to go in my here.
Is it all falling apart?
No. Yeah, so many
I need
and
another
crosses.
I need a pound sign and
Me
a
too.
0 or a pound sign and a 3-liner.
3-liner? Okay, well, I'll
Is that
see what
really
I can
the
do for
pound
you.
sign? What
The hashtag.
does
the
that mean,
hashtag?
pound sign?
Hashtag.
Pound sign.
Yeah.
It means pounds sometimes.
Yeah,
A unit of measure for us, right?
kind of an old school.
Yeah. Hey, look at that. 3
Why
lines.
was it?
It's
Why
like
was
old.
it? 3 lines and
3
Three
lines.
lines.
It's a double 3 lines.
oh.
Snap.
But here's a question: what? That went straight in there perfectly. Why did that hashtag pound sign thing? Why was that on a phone? What the point? What was the
Oh yeah,
purpose?
that's what when they
type
call it. It was the pound
button.
sign, is what they said when we used to dial. When we used to have dial. Well, we still have phones, but I don't know if they have that on there anymore. That's not so bad.
Is it ever
David.
called a sharp? Because it's a sharp too, right?
Yeah, it's also in musical notation. It's a sharp.
2.
Yeah,
C chart.
I play a lot of.
Why was that on the phone? Good,
It was
that's a good
a-
trivia question.
It was a way to, like, I think, contact.
ED.
I don't remember what
No.
that was actually. No, it's not because
Not
you use
ET.
0, but maybe
It was contact aliens.
that's right.
Like when you need to, it's like an area code for off planet. So like
0 was operator.
hashtag phone home.
Yeah, I didn't have. I mean, it might have had something to do with party lines and stuff like that. I don't know, but it was only on push button phones, right? Or was it on a rotary phone too?
It was on rotary phone. It was the last one that had like the 3 different symbols on it.
Okay. Well, here we go.
I think that was for the.
What is everybody wishing for? What do you want, Nikki?
I don't know. I ruined like
She
a,
already
have an
left the
open
hole.
hole.
Yeah, it's
like
bad.
a dummy.
Need double. Oh wow.
Hey, double triangles.
Oh. Ooh, that would have been
Yikes.
good last turn.
Yes.
Man, that would have been great last turn.
This is looking better. I mean, a minute ago I thought Nietzsche would be spinning in his grave, but right now he's laughing in it. It's real. It's looking not that he's sorry.
He's not in the grave yet.
Gosh.
He's doing
Not
great.
quite in the grave.
No. He's. I'm sorry. But
What,
yeah, it's looking better.
Do operators still exist? If you dial 0 right now, like, I don't have a landline, but
I don't know.
If you dial
I mean, we
0.
have a landline. We could try it out.
I'd be curious.
It was funny
Probably
how
say
the
dial
phone industry
customer support.
evolved so quickly.
How it evolved what?
Operators were cutting people up. The phone industry evolved so quick. I mean, you had an operator just answer calls, and now they lost that in hospitals cutting people up.
Oh yeah,
The operators.
operator. You guys ready? That's all
a
they
joke.
do. They're not. I know they're not doing. They're only doing. Not doing
I'm
phones anymore.
trying
They're
to
just
get-
surgeons.
I'm trying to get the joke, but it's choppy, so it's hard to process.
Yipes. Okay. Well, there you go. That's not so great.
It's such a good joke.
I know. I can feel it's good.
What was it?
It's there. You said it. I couldn't quite get it.
It's
though.
hashtag
It was
and a
really-
slash.
I'll,
Operators are cutting people up, right? Because it's hospital joke, right?
Yes. Wow. My horizontal game's really
the phone
bad.
industry.
Yeah.
The phone industry evolved so right. You had all these people who were answering calls, operators, and lost their jobs, and they didn't know what to do with them. So they put them in hospital. Now people are up.
Now
Such a
they're
different-
cutting people
like,
up.
Yeah, they cut
If
people
you-
up. Yes.
You went to
When you watch this back later, David, you'll understand why we're not laughing.
I think it
I'm
means
just saying,
Like
cutting
back
people
to
off,
university.
off versus up. I guess
no,
not.
but that was Nick. Because that was a better joke. That was a better joke.
Yipes. This is a really bad game.
If I went to the university I went to if I went to university to learn how to call balls, and then the next day I'm cutting people up instead of cutting them off, I'd be disjointed. I wouldn't know what's going on.
He's cutting them off, right? You know, they're cutting them off. Operators cut them off.
You went from cutting people off to
But
cutting
operators
people
might be cutting off too. I don't know. So who knows? Surgeon operators. Anyway, surgical operators.
Oh my god.
Here we go. Here's the next one. 2 more die rolls. Oof. Triangle and 3 lines.
Oh, I got another dumb hole. Okay.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have 2.
Yeah.
So you're done, right?
I'm done because I was stupid.
Okay, here's my last roll.
Oh, I've been adding it up. I better add it up as we go.
Nothing.
Well, mine's terrible. So my horizontal game is real toast. Unless we roll double triangles, I'm in trouble. Trouble. Ah!
Double pound side. Double
one.
pound side.
That's a 0. Hey, it's not that, Scott. It's an X
terrible.
2.
and a
That's bad.
0.
That's bad. I got 0 there.
3.
Oh my
I
God,
keep
this
trying to
is
write the
way worse than
wrong
last
value
time.
for that. It's 3, not 4. Yeah, and these are both zeros.
Wow.
So I got all of 24. Oh, I did okay. 36.
Oh. 4, 6, 16.
What? 36?
25. How'd you get 36 out of that? Jeez.
Because
I
I
was
got
doing
3. I got
35.
I got 3 vertical. 3 sets of 4.
48.
Wow, 48. Well, that's doable.
I got
probably.
25. It just went so horribly.
37.
I got 30.
Wow, 43 too. Goodness gracious.
It's interesting with all those. What is it? 10 rolls in this game.
I did something wrong.
24
No, it's
squares.
12
it's
12 rolls.
12 rolls. How drastically different everything is.
I
know.
did something very
Let
wrong.
me look. 10,
Good job, David, on this game.
2,
God bless
0.
you, sir.
2, 2.
I think we need a recorder.
5.
Interlude.
4. That's correct.
I just wanted to know
Recorder
what
interlude.
the real people got. The physical people. The
36.
people who are with me at the table. Yeah?
Wow. Look at that's nuts.
So Scott got 25. What
I
do you
got-
guys get?
I got 25. I got 25.
Nikki got 33 and I got 36.
And I had
Can you
2
put the
open
scores back up?
holes.
Wow.
And I feel
Yeah.
like I did
I
way
got 35.
worse than the
Nice.
first
I mean, I filled in all my
game,
square.
where
Yeah,
I
well,
I did
filled
better at this
everything.
one, and then it went all down crap. Like once I got this row, it all went to shit.
Well, I'm lucky
That's
I
why
got
I think they're scored. So
36.
That's nuts. How?
How?
Well, because I got these blank. I got
Let me look one more time. I'll make sure your score's correct. 10, 2, 0,
Yeah, so I'll also
2,
all my scores just so you
2,
can see where I scored.
4, 8, 5. No, everything's correct. Let me double check my adding. 16.
no. I don't. It's
Oh, wait, maybe I added up. I'm sorry, Nikki P. 16. I did.
Okay.
24. No, 33. 33. I did it right. I can add.
It's just
I
weird.
can add.
I wouldn't expect to have a better score
Sure.
with 2 open.
Well, I thought I did
holes.
pretty terribly, but actually getting 3 sets of 8 was pretty great. 8 is great. And I somehow beat David by a point. I'm not even sure how that's possible. Cool. So then,
I circled all my scores just to show
I let
people how they
you
how
win.
scores.
so now the regular game let me win. That's nice of you, David. So
What'd you get? I can't see.
he got 35.
Oh, 35.
So now I'll just give you an example of how this works diagonally. So it's exactly the same game, except now you take into consideration the diagonal row. Now look at Nikki's score right here. She has 3 triangles, which would score her 3 points on each end. You write the score both times on each end. So then she would have an additional 6 points, which would give her
Wow.
39 points. I would only have an additional 2 points because I only have 2 triangles. So I would get 2. And that would give me
40.
Oh no, I get 40. Okay, I still beat her. I thought she might have beat me, but yeah. So that's how it works. So let's try it.
What's the -5?
The -5. If you have no matches, for example, on this one, is this one like it? Yes. There are no pairs, or 3 in a row or 4 in a row.
Okay.
You get -5, and do you get that -5 on each row, David?
On
In each corner?
If you have 0 in the diagonal, you're going to score -10. Really.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to twice.
Yeah.
Woof.
Yeah, that's tough. So let's find out how it
Minus
goes.
Don't
five and-
ignore the diagonal.
Don't ignore the diagonal.
Don't ignore it. At
Oh,
least
man.
get 2 so
This
you
sounds
don't get a
hard.
-5.
It is. It's really hard because you kind of you're worried about your other stuff too, but that -10 is pretty painful.
I'm going to X in the corner again. I'm just going to stick with it. A first and a second.
Oh.
Okay, so once again, you can either have an X, 3 lines, triangle, slash, a circle, or the hashtag. And
mix
you're
it
going to
up. I'm
start
gonna
with
go
one of
with
those in the
circle this
corner, and the way it's going to work is we're going to, every time we roll, you're going to put both of them on the board contiguously, either horizontally or vertically, contiguous pair, and you're aiming to try to get as many of the same symbols as possible in a row or a column, because you're going to score 2 points for two together, 3 points for 3 together, 8 points for 4 together, and 10 points for 5 together. And we also must take into consideration this round that we need to have some sort of a pair at a minimum diagonally, because you're going to put that value in each corner. If you have 0 pairs at a minimum, or any more would be great, you're going to have -5 on each end, and that's a -10 total. Again, don't do what Nikki did, although she did pretty well for their score, but try not to leave any holes. Make sure you pay attention to your placement so that you are able to take advantage of all the rolls.
So do you score -5 on every 0?
No. There's only going to be one
Only on the
on the
Only
diagonal.
on the
diagonal.
It's only on the diagonal, right, David?
Yeah, 0 -5 minus every 0.
Right. I mean, 0's on the horizontals as well and vertical?
-5?
Every time in your sheets that 0, that would be a -5.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Oh.
harsh. Yeah, so
Even
you
in
really
the
got to score.
You could earn
Horizontal?
even
Yeah.
you could earn negative.
Goodness.
Yeah,
That's even
Yeah.
worse.
you could, but don't. You won't. You just get theirs and you'll be good.
Okay. Just get
Just
pairs.
do it right.
Okay, so here we go.
Pairs. Just roll
I don't
better.
think I had. We've played the
Put a
advanced
symbol.
one. Oh yeah, I got to put a symbol. I'm gonna do 3 lines. I just drew that through that. So
Yeah, there you go. Just gonna
and this would be the only time I roll the 3 lines.
exactly.
Okay, hashtag and a slash.
Come on.
Jesus.
Slash tag.
All bad. I'm going to do what I always do on my first
I know,
time.
me too. In the corner, like I'm just gonna leave it. Hopefully something will happen.
It's been working out
Although
okay.
you and I do exactly the different every time
Oh,
in the corner.
really?
It's pretty funny.
Okay.
I think not every time necessarily, but definitely that first one we did this. We did ox and oa, right?
Yeah, you flipped.
XO and I had
I've-
OX.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Here we go. Here's the next one. X and a triangle.
That's a house.
That's a house.
Well, it just looks like a house if you put the triangle on the X. A house.
Okay. That's a weird
Or
house.
barn. I'm just coming up with words for all the rolls.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
Oh god, this is terrible.
So it's not like boxcars.
Terrible.
I know this is really bad.
It's only the second roll.
Wow.
I know it's awful though.
Hey, lovely people here.
Yes, sir.
Because I cut it out for a bit. Can I just check you had hashtag / and X and triangle? Is that right?
That is right. Hashtag
Yeah,
slash
there's the first.
X
This
and
is the,
triangle.
All right.
here's the first roll. That's the first roll. Pound and slash, and then triangle X.
Cool.
They cannot
I'm
be
good.
placed diagonally. You must place them orthogonally adjacent, either horizontally or vertically.
Criss cross gonna make you
Jump, jump. Okay.
jump.
Here we go. Here's the next one. Hey, 3 lines and a slash. Wow.
Ay.
This has been some terrible rolls here.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of diverse roles here.
Wow. So I'm going to do this.
Working on 2 distinct groups would be a problem. They may have holes in the pad anyway.
Yikes.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of have
Ew.
something similar going here. Not great. Scott's is different too. Well, let's hope we...
Yeah.
As you notice, I'm avoiding the diagonal, which is probably a bad idea. Because then I'll be stuck with what I have. I won't
Then
able
you'll be
to-
stuck with whatever you get.
Yep. Hey, 2 circles.
Oh, that's cool.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Wow. Couldn't get worse. Wow.
And you can't put them in the diagonal, so
Yeah.
I know.
I
that
got
would
a
be-
2 points for sure from
That would be really
that.
helpful if
Those
I
are,
could.
that's the snake eyes right there.
The
Snake
snake
eyes.
eyes. Those are the no.
Saying
Those are
be
the,
careful
those are
of.
the John Lennon
I'll make it as a
glasses. Those are the John,
John
Lennon
Lennon's
glasses.
glasses. Those are the specs.
If you do them this way, it's his eyelids.
Oh, okay.
On the,
there you go.
Anyway, here we go.
You draw a little dot for his people.
Come on, 3 lines. Come on.
3 lines
that's
and a
Couldn't-
slash.
3 lines and a slash. It couldn't be worse.
Pretty good for me, actually.
Oh, shut your pie hole.
Whoop. Yeah.
What are you talking about, Lincoln? You got it. You got 2 pairs there.
I'm just
It
teasing.
could be.
Dude.
It couldn't be better.
I'm just teasing. I just want another 0
I've
so that
entered
so
the
that
diagonal.
Ryan is not. Yeah, look at that. He's going for it.
Ah.
Look at that. He still hasn't scored, though, on that diagonal. I'm just hoping for just one more circle, and then I'll be happy. And it ain't that. We got an X and a pound
Yeah.
hashtag. Wow.
Just make sure you don't zeros. That's the thing.
I'm trying. So far, every row...
I need another hashtag and something to not zonk this completely.
Okay. Here we
I'm
go. Here's the
trying to
next
hope
one.
for stuff now.
Oh, hashtag and a slash. Wow.
That's good
Is it?
No.
for me.
Yeah, that is good. I like
And it
it.
was good. Ugh. Hashtag and a slash.
There.
He's saying on the 8th day he created crisscross.
On the 8th day.
Oh, this is
What are you going to do? You
terrible.
need something to do.
Okay, so this doesn't have anything. So I'm going to do this here so that I have at least 2 points in that row. This is going to be a
You know what?
low-scoring game.
And do that.
Wow, this still needs to score. This needs to score, and then this needs to score.
That's bad.
You guys ready?
No.
No.
Hold on. I'm
Yep.
undoing.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. It's an X and a triangle. Wow. Wow. Wowzy, wowzy, woo, woo.
My
Whoa,
shit is
whoa.
getting better and better.
Oh, I can't put it there. I cannot put it there. So, X and a triangle. Please, some circle show up.
Hashtag, please.
On 3 lines.
Oh, that's looking pretty good.
Wow.
You still don't have that
Three
diagonal
line.
together, though.
Don't.
That's where I'm at. Hey,
I
there we
know.
go. Ugh, and I want to put it like this, but it would leave us... Well, let me look at it. It might be worth it, right? A 0? Woof. Now I'm going to just do this. Darn it. Oh, wait, I can't? Oh, yes, I can. Okay, well, at least I'm scoring in most every row.
I have screwed this up.
I'm
Oops,
scoring
I have a
in,
hole.
I'm scoring in this row, this column, this column, this column, this column. So I'm still not there.
What's the current roll?
Triangle,
Got
circle.
it for me.
Triangle, circle.
It's an ice cream.
Ice cream cone.
If you want, try refreshing your browser
Man,
again,
this
David.
I'll
Yeah,
refresh.
David, refresh your browser, yeah.
I'll do it after the game.
No, it'll only take a moment. We can wait. What was that? Oh, that's the box. Elbowed the box.
You have good bandwidth there, David? What's your bandwidth like there?
I think he... Oh, no, he hasn't re-rolled.
Does the speed test?
We can hear you. We can hear you. I think he...
Want me to refresh?
Yeah, go for it. We'll wait for you.
refresh. Yeah, why not? Give it
Refresh
up a better
tire.
link. I mean, here's the thing. VMix could be in
Inviting.
USA, right? They may not have any endpoints in Australia.
Right, maybe Zoom. That's
That would
maybe
make-
why
then
we
he
should
would have
put a
to,
Zoom
Zoom
call
might
in.
have more.
All right.
Yeah, we should put a Zoom call in here. Back?
It would be our first try at it. Okay, David. Although he's frozen. Maybe he is refreshing.
He said he was. 8, 2, and 2, eh?
Yep.
Wow,
It
8
ain't great.
points. Holy
But
cow.
he does
Okay,
have
David's
at
back.
least
It
a
ain't great.
2.
Yeah, I've not zeroed out the center line, so I'm
Oh,
not
you're
I'm not
okay.
zeroed anywhere. I need to get a triangle here.
Well,
and not
that
zero.
8, I think,
Put a
I
small
think
there.
that 8 is going to do it for you there, Scott. Because
Think
look at
so?
mine. Well, here's my score.
I mean,
so
I've got
far.
another. I could get a
got
10
2.
here, maybe. I don't know.
I got 2.
Maybe.
I've got 2 and 2 right here. I mean, everything's going to be a 2.
Maybe. Might be better.
Oh, look at David. He's on the surface of the sun. What's happening in
Whoa!
Australia?
I know. We should have.
What's
tempted
from
fate.
the future?
Burning up!
He's incinerated. The sun is
no.
now coming in. He's probably
What
going
happened?
For,
Oh,
there he
no.
goes.
We tempted fate too many times.
Nice.
Okay, well,
Spontaneous
can you
combustion.
hear us, David?
Wow.
Yeah, you sound better. Can you do
Okay.
something on the screen? I know if you're if you're live.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't
Like-
cut out when he was talking
Yeah,
right
I know.
there.
That was definitely smoother talking. And
I think our voices.
well, your color's better now, too. It's still bright. The sun's actually coming in your window, obviously. Look at Scott. He's fading away and coming back.
Roll the dice.
I'm fading in and out.
roll
Okay,
the
let's roll.
dice.
Here we go. Hey,
Roll
try
the
a
dice and
circle and a slash.
Circle and a slash. Circle and a slash.
Wow,
All I need is
this
a
could be
circle.
terrible.
Pretty bad news. I don't like it.
So I'm going to do...
I wish we're going from 8 to 10 was more points.
Oh,
I'm actually
okay.
curious. Why'd you do that, David? What was the deciding decision
That
there?
might have been
the, 8,
Knizia.
the 8 to go into 10. Is that a Knizia thing? Oh, is this a Knizia game?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Knizia.
Oh.
yes.
I am going to end up with minus 10
You
points
kind
if
of
a
really
miracle
just
doesn't
want to hit
happen here.
8s.
Yeah, I know. If you can do it. My problem is I'm going to have a -5 for sure.
That's a minus 5. No.
Yeah, because you have all different stuff. I'm looking at it.
Can I do something different?
I need a triangle or a slash in the next 2 rolls. Okay. I think he might be getting the recorder. Okay.
Wow,
No,
this
I
is
have
pain.
children in house.
You got children's.
Oh. Oh, you know what? I think
Hello.
you're better. Your connection is way better now.
I think he is better, and he looks pretty good too.
Well, he always
Oh.
looked good.
Well,
That's right.
Okay.
He's a handsome man.
He's a handsome feller.
And that's why
Hello.
my YouTube is no visual because I'm so handsome.
Oh, okay. Who's? It's a 3 lines and a slash.
I got to take it. Oh,
Yeah.
this works,
Oh
actually.
my gosh, this is bad.
2, 3.
I'm not
Ooh,
getting
I'm
0
in
from my
trouble.
diagonal.
Oh my gosh, this is really bad.
Okay. That's 2 points.
This is
Slash,
going to be
okay,
a 0.
that's
Let's put a
2.
triangle there.
So now I need
I
either.
need some triangles and circles. I need triangles and circles real bad.
I think I got them. I think I'm gonna have a -5. I got a 2 here.
Oh no, there's a 0.
I got 2 here so far. Okay, this is the
Screw
final
you,
one.
Kanitzia.
Ah,
Ugh, that was couldn't have
Oh,
been
that's a
worse
good
for
roll,
me.
actually.
Could not have been worse
That's
for
a
me.
good roll.
well, all right.
Okay, so it doesn't make any difference how I do this, but at least it's not double -5, but it's bad. So a triangle and a circle. So I have a total of 4 points,
A
4
lot of
points,
twos.
0. So that's -5, and 2 and a 2. Look at all those 2s. So I got 14.
Oh my gosh.
29, 31, 26 is my score.
That's dumb.
Wow, you got a
So
bunch of
I didn't
-5s.
get my -5s on the diagonal, but I got 2 -5s anyways on the.
Okay, well, let's see what your score is. Here you go.
Ugh.
10. So you got, I think you got 1 point vertically. It's 10, 11. Yep, 1 point. Oh, no, yeah, 1 point.
Yeah.
And then, oops, I shouldn't be writing that down yet. And then you got 10, 16, 24. So you got 25. I think you did better. Oh, no, you're just under me.
For getting 2 -5s? Okay.
I think I've made something. What was the last roll?
Circle and a
Circle,
triangle.
triangle.
An ice cream cone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, exactly. Wow, a lot of people got negatives. Big Ooh, some Rukus got 50.
50
Are
negative?
empty squares no, empty squares are not minus anything. You get -4 for each empty space? No.
No.
Just -5 if you have a 0 in the row.
Or it up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why does Apple not make a touchscreen yet? So annoying.
For a laptop?
I did pretty good. I got 31 with
Nice.
with a -5.
Oh, wow. Ooh, 39.
39. David crushes.
David.
David crushes us.
Wow.
Did you get any zeros there, David?
Does
No.
not look like it.
None.
Wow, that's amazing. There was a 50 in the chat.
Thank you.
I know, 50.
How
Holy
do you
cow.
even do that?
You get good placements.
How is that done?
I wonder what the how many combinations there are. There's, like with the same set of 12 roll. But I guess the starting space kind of throws off the calculations.
Wow, they said they added the keys to allow for access to telephone-based computer systems, exactly like how they're used today. The hashtag and the star,
Thank you,
the
Charles
asterisk.
Hopper.
The asterisk
Awesome.
key.
They thought ahead.
Yes.
Well, it was.
the computers.
Did they have the? They didn't have the pound sign on the rotary, right? It was just
Yeah,
0
they
through
did.
9, I think, right? Did they have
Nope,
the star?
they did.
Well,
yeah.
that might have not been on
They
the
did?
original ones.
It
On
was
the rotaries?
on the 0 in tiny letters above it
Oh yeah.
were
yeah.
the
Yeah,
other
it was
those other symbols.
But I don't remember that.
minus
Yeah.
35.
Someone in the 1920s was one day you're going to need to do a hashtag on Twitter via your phone. Let's put it on now in
Yeah.
advance.
That's right, because we know we're going to need it.
We're going to need it. I was
That
going
was
to
a time
say
traveler.
Maybe-
That was a time traveler.
Not now.
David, show us your sheet again.
Gladly, because it was.
Well, somebody had 50. I wish we could see Andre's, but man, that's pretty great.
yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. I call
We got
shenanigans.
4
You
for
call
that.
shenanigans on the 50?
There's
No,
no,
I'm just messing around.
That was good.
shenanigans.
So I don't know if it's worth. So it's interesting. So I don't know if it's worth going for a 10. Right? I mean, it didn't help
Well, you
me
got
by
31
putting
points.
the slash. But no, I know, but I'm just saying, like, putting the slash here to get the
Correct.
10.
Kinda-
I'm undoing my.
Kind of set you up for the
If I
the
put
risk
yeah,
of.
since I put the slash, but it basically screwed up this to. Like the /0, I should have put the 0 here.
Yeah, but Scott, look at all the twos
Yeah.
I got. I mean, the reality is you
No, I
did
know, I'm
really
just
well
trying to think
because
of,
you got 2 8s. No, I'm now looking at Nikki's.
No, I mean,
someone
I'm
was
not saying that.
asking-
No, I'm just saying I'm wondering like what the decision process if you go from 8 to 10 or try to just get 2 somewhere else, right?
Andre's going to scan his sheet later.
I'm just curious. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I think the game is fantastic. It's such a fun little game, and it's actually super challenging and super quick.
Can you buy this game now, David? Is it out in stores and stuff?
Yeah, for sure. I think that in the US, there's been a lot of issues with the distribution because stuff shut down things. I'm not sure if there's anything anywhere right now, but I'm sure that if you ask for local place, they'll get it in for you.
I could try to get it.
I think I saw it on Amazon though. Let me double check.
So someone asked, I just typed it, but I got 2 -5s because these didn't score at all. So in the nice game, the non-advanced game, these just would have been 0. But because we were playing the advanced game, they didn't score their -5s.
Yep.
So the -5 doesn't apply just to the diagonal; it applies to any column.
It is available. There are only 8 left on Amazon of Crisscross. So 12 of you.
Buy it all
people-
play right now.
Yeah, somebody be lucky and get them. Get them.
Yeah, so the -5
run on it,
applies
just
to the horizontal and the vertical in the advanced game.
Horizontal, vertical, and diagonal on both
And the
ends.
diagonal. So that's why I got 2 -5s on that.
Scott might be right,
Yeah,
with the
that's
advantage. Maybe the 10 point. You really want to just make sure you don't -5 because
Right.
the 10 point. Yeah, I don't know. I think in the base game, the 10 point's pretty powerful.
Sure is.
Okay. Yeah. Well, really, the 8 point is, I think jumping from 3 to 8, you always have to do that. But 8 to 10 is questionable. Cool
Right.
game.
Yeah, really fun.
And I think any other kind of designer would just go, when you go to 5 in a row, you're going to get 15 points, like some, but not in this game because it's Reiner.
Yeah, Reiner definitely thinks his game's out. David's company has a lot of Reiner's games. He has as I said, I found
Too
his
many.
I found his wonderful podcast because I saw his unboxing for the Medici dice
Medici
game.
dice.
So, how are the colors
We're
on that
going back
one?
to the podcast.
Is it out now?
It's coming.
Um,
That was a production sample, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's finished production actually. So once it's out of the factory, we'll start fulfilling. But that would have been a good one to do for this show as well. So if we're still in a pandemic month,
We'll bring you back on.
gosh, hope not. We could play that one.
Okay.
I've got a
We'll be
copy
in
of
a
it coming
pandemic.
from Kickstarter.
2 more years.
I don't know. I hope not. But
I
I
don't
know you're
want it
being
to be
realistic.
I'm being realistic. Okay.
Some
are we
people
playing
are
Parsley?
going to bed.
Yeah, we should play Parsley. Do you know what Parsley is, David?
So good night, people that are going to bed.
Oh, good night, everybody.
I hope you can follow along.
Some people.
It's a herb.
It is an herb or herb.
It is a herb.
But it's
That is David.
It's a RPG. It's a little like a point and click adventure. It's actually not that. It's a text-based adventure. You'll see. And if you can't keep along, you can drop off. No biggies. But yeah.
Ooh, David
Wanted.
is a publisher.
Yeah, he's a publisher. His company is Grail Games
Yeah.
in Australia.
Yep.
And as I said, he's got a bunch of great Knizia games. He recently redid Stevenson's Rocket, which I don't
Yeah.
have. I need to get it. I mean, I already have the original old one, but I want the new one with the new maps. There's
Yellow
Yangtze.
Yellow and Yangtze, which is a reimagining of Tigris and Euphrates,
and
which is
Euphrates.
one of believe it is Scott's favorite game of all
My favorite
time.
game of all time.
And he thinks that Yellow and Yangtze is right along in there, right? Wasn't that your?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So they're different.
Yeah, it
but-
gives you a lot of other things to think about.
And then they did one of my favorite games of all time is Circus Vocati. David redid that with some crazy art that I appreciate, but others do not.
I know. I like it.
And he has, I mean, there's so many
Medici.
games. And he did Medici, and it wasn't as cursed as other productions, but I believe it still had some color issues. That poor game. 11's is that's not a Knizia game, but that's a David game. As a matter of fact, that's David's game, which I found from his podcast. I already knew this though, but his brother, who is Phil Walker Harding, published that game with his company. It was David's first design, I guess release design. I don't know if it was his first design, and now he publishes it with his company. And I guess Phil gave up on the publishing. He's just a superstar designer now. Talented family.
He gave up.
How often
That's
do you get to
right.
see
He
Phil?
gave up. I was meant to see him last night. We play games every week,
Oh, really?
sadly. So we usually
put that on
he
hold.
comes in with a prototype or two every week. Yeah. Can you hear
I'm
me?
gonna go get.
Yes, we can.
It's
paper.
great television or what?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's working.
you know what? I'll play. I'll put on my business hat for just a moment.
Sure.
I don't hat here, but we're gonna do 11s as sort of two called 11s as the guilty party. Get it? Guilty.
The guilty
And
party,
it's,
so it's fish.
Guilty.
No, it's there's been a murder at this depot, so it's not just about having tea. It's about figuring out who did it. It's a bit Agatha Christie.
Neat. Chris T, by the way. Chris T, Agatha Chris T.
Oh my gosh, you just written the blurb for the back of the box. Thank you. You must have come up. Did you come up with the BGG con line, because that's pretty awesome as well?
No, I think Eric actually came up with that. And then we all second guessed it. And I thought it was great from the get-go. So
It's
BGG
like the
con.
Beatles, you know. It's so simple, but it's so clever. You don't even notice it.
Hopefully it all goes off without a hitch. As I said, we had a test yesterday with all the publishers, and everything went pretty great.
It was nice
so
to see everybody. It was
Yeah.
nice to see everybody. We almost wanted to talk. 15 minutes was almost not enough, even though
Yeah.
that took us like
Well,
10 hours to get through
I
everybody.
scheduled them every 20 minutes because I said it would take us from 5 to 15 minutes if there were any issues. And one publisher, one of our friends, was very happy, and we were technically supporting him. And then we had another one of our friends who was just very happy to see us and talked. So we were ahead of the game, and then all of a sudden we were behind. But we weren't too far behind. It was great. We actually started early too, so because there's plenty of people in Europe that were wanting to get it done before we were done, because they were getting towards bedtime. But yeah, hopefully it'll be. I think it'll be fun. Nikki and I are going to mostly be the hands, like manipulating the game. We'll have it all set up. We might play some stuff because there's a half an hour for each publisher, and we'll see how it goes.
You're going to be the hand model.
Yeah, I mean, my hands are kind of.
Do you have
Should
your glass
do
bubble?
that
Your glass
Bell
bottle?
thing. Put oven mitts. Wear oven mitts till it's on, because you don't want to cut
with
your hands or
lotion
anything.
inside them or something.
Yes.
That's what is that from?
Seinfeld.
Okay.
Oh, there's also a famous play. What is that I'm thinking of? Mice and Men of Mice and Men. Where he wears.
You know what?
He
You know
puts
what's
lotion in his gloves to keep his hands soft. for his life.
moisturizer
Yeah.
Moisturizer.
is Vegemite. Just smear that on.
Vegemite?
It cures
Vegemite's
everything.
moisturizer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a container of Vegemite? I love the packaging of Vegemite.
I had it for breakfast. Do you go get it?
Yeah, go get it.
Get the
I want to see
recorder.
it if you can. If not,
Okay, I'll
the
get it.
recorder. Get the recorder.
Okay. I'll be back. I'm sure this is great TV, by the way. And this is TV, right? I'm on TV.
This is TV. It's absolutely. It's got
YouTube's
2
TV for a lot of
million,
people. My aunt, that's where they get their cable service.
14.6 million views.
Wow, I'll be back then
152
very
viewers.
quick.
Yep. See you in a moment.
David's great.
Yeah.
So we don't have the Zoom set up for this configuration. Otherwise, we would have switched him over. But
I wonder,
time.
we should. Is it too difficult to set up?
Well, here's the deal: is there is a Zoom
would-
configuration on here, but I don't remember if it was from the other machine. If it wasn't
It would take
configured
a
like
little-
it was.
There's your Vegemite,
it would be.
Scott. That does look
Awesome.
pretty-
I love that logo.
logo's
That logo
great.
is amazing. Yes, I love it.
I've never had
Yellow and
Vegemite.
red.
Do you know it's one of the world's richest known as a vitamin
A vitamin what? Vitamin B?
B?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's B for
Interesting.
beautiful.
Isn't it yeast?
It's a yeast product.
It's basically yeast. It's
Really?
yeast on off.
Never had.
Yeah.
Neither
So
way.
actually,
It's yeast gone off.
ask me what my spirit
Wrong.
animal. Ask me what my spirit animal is.
What's your spirit animal, David?
Vegemite.
Vegemite. Vegemite.
Vegemite.
Because it's got
Vegemite.
yeast in it. Yeast is a living thing, right?
Ah, yes, right.
Living thing.
But I thought you said it was
this is
gone
an
wrong.
animal.
It is an animal, yep.
That was
wrong.
a
It's David.
that was a joke.
I know,
Is yeast
David.
considered an animal?
We said you're funny.
It's a great source of
It's got
B12.
less than 1%. It's got less than 1%. No, it's got less than 1 gram of fat,
Ah,
and it's got
How many
36
carbs?
kilojoules
of carbs.
carbs.
Yeah, carbohydrates. I don't know if that's
So
the
11.1 gram for every 100 grams.
Mm.
We're talking
11.1%.
less than 1% of your daily, less than 1% of your daily carb intake.
All right.
So it's low GI or something.
So you could eat the whole thing and not.
You
feel
can
guilty about it?
recycle the container. It's glass.
Nikki's
Are you
mic
Do you
is
have
off.
recycling in America?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
David, are you going to be kickstarting the 11s?
Vegemite? Yes, we'll kickstart the 11s.
Nice.
Kickstart Vegemite.
Le-
Nikki's mic is off.
is
Nikki, your mic
you're
is off.
muted again, Nikki? Okay.
All right. Jackie's ordering us to play.
She's like.
Are you going to
Yeah.
play for us, Jackie? Jackie will be the Slack, or sorry, the Twitch representative.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
We'll just do one today. We might switch you out, Jackie. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
We'll
So,
see.
David, have you played this before? Do you know Parsley? You probably haven't.
Besides the herb.
I don't
Have
I
you
don't
played
know
Zork?
it.
Have you played Zork
Yes.
or Adventure, where you type the text? So basically, it's
Yes.
that kind of game. I am the parser, and I will tell you what happens when you give me a command.
I command you to
Does that make sense?
play.
Okay, we're playing.
Yes.
Boom. So, this is Six Gun Showdown.
Oh, we're the Old West this time?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're saying.
This is a Western. It's an experienced adventure, but I don't think it's that. You don't need to be that experienced. And it's for 13 or higher ages.
Uh-oh.
13 plus.
Ages?
13 plus.
There's going to be some death in here.
So there's like some PG action in this one?
I can't remember. Yes, there is some PG action.
Okay.
Okay. The disgraced former sheriff of a one-horse town embarks on a mission of revenge and redemption. Bar brawls, rattlesnakes, abandoned gold mines, and gunslingers await. Okay. So you are in well, I've got a, well, you know what? I can't show you the map.
I got my. I'm
Nikki's
gonna
ready
draw.
to draw
I'm
your
ready
map.
to draw. I got
You
grid
ready to
paper.
draw?
Yes.
That's awesome. That's perfect.
Do I
I'm
have
ready.
to draw?
No, Nikki will track it for us.
Not you.
I'm
Nikki's gonna
drawing
do
the
it.
map basically.
So we have some
It's not
orientation.
It's this for
necessary,
your grid paper.
but I have fun drawing the
All
map.
right. Who's keeping track of inventory?
Yeah, we can use the crisscross map as the grid paper.
I might need some notes here myself. I'll keep track of your inventory. What is going on? Oh, there's plastic on here. Okay.
I could do that for the inventory.
All right. Ready, Lincoln?
Kaiser Permanente.
Yes, I am. Yeah, that was what I used to work for.
Yeah.
You're on Main Street.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
You're fresh out of the drunk tank. You're fresh out of the drunk tank, down
So
to a
just
pair
out
of
of
worn
jail.
leather boots, and whatever's left in your pockets. The saloon and a general store are here. Your shack is to the west. The road leads south to the edge of town.
Oh my gosh. I'm not drawing
you
fast
take
enough.
the first command there.
Me?
Yep.
What was across the? Is it across the street that you go to the? Oh, maybe
So
we
there's
should go
a saloon and there's a saloon and a general store.
Yeah, let's go to
Your
the
shack
saloon.
is to the your shack is to the west. The road leads to the south to the edge of town. Are you going to the saloon?
Yeah, let's go to the saloon.
Okay.
Where's the what?
We just whatever.
Actually,
it was.
that's probably a bad idea. You just got out of the drunk tank. Let's not go. Let me change that, Scott. Delete, 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 delete. Let's
Go
go.
back.
Let's go to the general store.
Where was the general store?
Anyway, doesn't matter. Just next to Main
But
Street.
south is where his shack is. Put the shack down there.
Shack.
That shack was to the
Shack
west.
was west.
Oh, to the west. I'm sorry. And the
Saloon,
road leads south.
Okay, I'll give you the shack is to the west.
Right.
The saloon is to the north.
Oh, saloon's to the north.
Oh.
Yep. And then the outskirts is to the south.
Leading to the edge of town.
And the general store is to the east.
And is that supposed to be saloon that you're
That's
going?
the saloon.
Okay.
I'm trying to make this look shacky, but it's not
Okay.
very shacky.
Well, he
Jackie.
was in the drunk tank. I don't know how long he was in there, but so we're going to the general store.
So I put you back into the Main Street link. What do you want to do?
Saloon.
General store.
Lincoln.
You want to go to the general store?
SAL.
Okay.
OON. We should have Derek in here. He's really the text.
Mariah Cooper, the proprietress of this establishment, takes one look at you and frowns. The usual, a bottle of whiskey and a can of beans. There are various supplies and sundries here.
This is the general
So
store.
I'll give you one more command, Lincoln, since you just moved.
I'm just gonna get some beans.
You're gonna look at the
Great.
supplies.
Yeah.
The store has everything you need for traveling through the Badlands. You even spy the old white Stetson you traded in for a bottle of something. All right,
Wow.
Nikki, what do you want to do?
This guy's in bad shape.
He is. Can you?
White Stetson though. That means maybe he's a good guy, but he's now bad guy.
Where are you at?
At the
You're
general
in the
store.
general
Which is
store.
over here.
Store.
Where was the general
That'd be
store
to
in
the
relation?
east.
It's to the east.
Okay.
Well, you have to guess what you're gonna do. Well, you have to say what we're gonna do. So
So you're in there. She offered you beans and liquor.
whiskey or something. Yeah, but I
It
just.
is
I
not
don't think
offering
that
you
you
anything.
shouldn't do the
Well,
liquor.
she says the usual. She said the usual beans and a whiskey.
The usual.
Whiskey and some can of beans.
What did you say to that?
Well, now it's up to you, I guess.
me.
So I was saying.
I
wanted
just
to
said
get
the store
beans.
has everything you need for traveling through the Badlands. You even spy the old white Stetson you traded in for a bottle of something.
Right.
Oh.
I know. So I'm saying maybe he was a good guy. Maybe we should get the Stetson.
I need the hat. Let's try to buy the hat.
You want to buy the hat? Well, you better wind up your tab and we'll talk.
Oh, so we have
we
money.
have a tab.
We have a tab.
We spent.
David, do you have a command ready
Is this
for me?
Is this where we pull out the guns and start shooting?
Well, you don't have any guns.
Oh, we just got out of jail.
I was going to go back home. I was going to go home because I just came out of jail. I'd go get my west.
You want to go back to the shack?
I think if we need money, he might have money if it's a he in his shack. Although if he's been gone a long time, they've been broken into.
Correct, but he might have been
Let's,
just overnight.
All right.
I just thought of a plot twist. What if we're the sheriff?
Let's go back to the shack.
We were on
Let's go back
guard
to
at
the
the
shack.
jail.
On guard at the jail, but yeah, we just came out of the drunk. I mean, we don't
You
know,
got in
but
the
it's.
drunk tank.
But we just found out that he gets whiskey and beans. So he's probably not the sheriff, but maybe he is. Well, it's Jackie's turn, and she said she wanted to check the pockets.
Well, wait a second.
Go ahead.
What did David do? What did David want to do?
I thought he was saying we were going to go back down to his shack.
Back to the shack? Okay, so I'm going to read you what's in the shack, and then you can give me another command, David.
Is that off
Wait till
Main
he,
Street, by the way?
Yeah, the shack is to the west.
Off Main Street.
Off Main Street, yeah. All right, you ready, David? You want to hear what's in the shack?
Yes.
You stagger back home to your
Hopefully
shack. Home
it's a lot
sweet
of
home.
money.
Paws, pistol, and holster are here, hanging on a hook. There's a broken whiskey bottle on the floor. What do you want to do? I'll give you another command.
Pause?
His dad.
Paw.
On the hook.
Yeah, his dad.
Oh, paw.
Yeah.
His dad was on the hook?
His pistol and holster are on the hook.
Yeah, get the gun. Pick up the gun. Get the gun.
Okay.
And the holster.
And I'm gonna
And the
give you
holster.
the examination. So I'm gonna tell you what it looks like first. But normally you would have to tell me to look at something before I tell you this. So I'm gonna give you an advanced clue. So that's a fine piece of steel as there ever was. You check the cylinder and it's still loaded, for old time's sake. But your gunslinger days are far behind you, and you're gonna take the with the pistol and the holster. Yeah. So that's in your inventory now. You're holding it weirdly. So you now have a pistol and holster.
Is that two separate items if you put it on your list,
Yeah.
or is the gun and the holster considered one item?
Pistol and holster is one item. All right, Jackie, what do you got for us? Take
Blink.
everything she says.
Blink.
Oh, we already got that. What do you want to do, Jackie? Examine your pockets. That's always a good thing in these games. You find your pa's old silver sheriff's badge and a copper penny. Your hands are shaking like the devil. Seems a little hair of the dog is required. Fortunately, you still have that bottle back at home. Go ahead, Jackie. Give me another one.
The bottle was broken though.
It was broken.
Is that his part of his inventory then?
So you have the sheriff's badge and a copper penny.
Examine the
Is
bottle.
the copper
Examine the
penny
bottle.
enough to pay for beans?
I don't
Examine
think
the
so.
bottle. Okay, so the bottle. So, yep, that might explain last night's sleeping arrangements. Go ahead, Lincoln. What do you got?
So we're still at the house. We've got the gun and the holster. We got a penny.
Yeah, the bottle's broken. You can't take it.
Correct.
You're in the shack.
Right. And we're probably, so we were wiped out. We were drunk. They put us in jail.
And you're awkwardly holding a holster with pistol in it.
So I guess
hand.
maybe you're not used to. Maybe I put the holster on in the gun. Wear it.
Okay. You sling the pistol onto your hip. The belt buckle is tricky with what your hands are shaking so much from your affliction.
Uh-oh, he's a drunk.
All right, Nikki, what do you want?
Yeah, Jackie says we need whiskey because probably to calm the nerves.
Calm the nerves. I'm sorry, what were the other buildings in town?
Said Harold.
You've got the saloon, you've got the general supply, you've got the shack, obviously, and to the south is the outskirts of town.
Oh, outskirts. I don't think we're quite ready to leave town yet. Can we go back to the saloon and see what a penny can buy us?
Maybe we can get a drink.
Sure.
Yeah.
Go to the saloon. Drinking in public was never your style, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You belly up to the bar. The bartender gives you a polite nod and continues to polish a shot glass. What'll it be? Nikki.
Whiskey.
Whiskey.
Bartender says, Sarsarilla's 1 cent, friend. He won't sell anything harder to a drunk like you.
Oh, jeez.
All right, David, what do you want to do?
Can we look around the bar? Is it just? Oh no, we're at the shop or the bar? We're at the bar. Right?
We're at the
Right?
You're at the
saloon.
bar. We're at the saloon.
Can we Okay, I missed a bit there. Was there anyone in there?
Not that you can see. Just the bartender for now.
Can you just so what are the? Can you talk? Can
Yeah,
you
you wanna
ask
talk
him
to
a
the bartender?
question, or is it we've got? Yeah, just
You
talk
can.
to him.
I can try to answer you. Yeah, sure. He goes, don't waste my time. What kind of drink do you want? You can take another action if you want.
I want. You're not giving me what I want.
Yeah. Maybe you pull the gun out and get us whiskey. Shake your hand. I'll take a whiskey.
Yeah?
I'll take a whiskey.
Really? Do we want it that bad?
No. I don't know.
Might have to do, boys and girls, is I've got needing to log into Zoom call for their school, and I think I might have to pause.
That's okay.
No worries. Yeah,
because-
if you get a chance to come back,
because,
just come back in.
Street.
Yeah, no worries.
Give me the other razor.
I've got business going on around that you can't see. So I do
problem.
love you
Well,
all,
thanks for
it's
stopping
just
by,
hard to
David.
concentrate on 3 things at once.
Absolutely.
Dad
totally
business.
understand.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Go
Thanks
do
for
dad
having me.
business.
Yeah.
And
Well, hopefully we'll see you soon.
have a great day, and thanks for playing, and it's been awesome.
Yep. Awesome.
Yay!
We'll have you.
There it is.
We'll have,
there it is.
When I get Medici Dice Game, we'll have you on again.
I'll get my
right.
penny whistle and we can have a duel.
A duet.
Duet.
Yeah.
Take care, David.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thanks, David. Wait.
See
By
you.
the way, Dave, make a funny
Unreal.
face when you close the window. Make a funny face when you close the window,
Nope.
Okay. Cool.
because it freezes it. That wasn't.
Nope.
Nope.
He was probably just looking for the thing, then clicked it. Anyway,
Yeah.
you want to join us, Derek?
Yeah, join us, Derek.
Dun, dun.
Oh, there we go. He's just getting himself on.
What's going on?
Hello.
Cool,
Okay.
cool.
Did you follow the story to this point?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, you're in the saloon, and the bartender's asking you what you want to drink, and sarsaparilla is 1 cent, friend. He won't sell anything harder to a drunk like you.
Well, let's. Do we still have our penny?
Yes.
Has anyone looked in the bar yet? Just looked around the saloon?
Yeah, we did. We should
Okay.
actually throw the penny in the wishing well.
That's
no.
that's
That
a
was the other
different one.
That was a different game.
Yeah, let's go ahead and give him the penny for the sarsaparilla.
You pay the bartender, and the bartender slides the bottle down to you. You now have a bottle of sarsaparilla. Jackie, what do you want to do with that bottle of sarsaparilla? Or no, is she leaving? Her cat is going crazy.
Take it.
Take it.
You've got it already. You've got it.
Here, go trade it at the store.
I don't know if that would work. South.
What does that mean?
So
Back down
that's
to the
outskirts.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'll find that for you. You head out of town on foot with the sun beating down on your head, wishing that you had never traded your hat for a bottle of hooch. The Badlands stretch out before you. What do you want to do, Jackie, from that point?
Well, live and learn.
Out of town, you want to go out? Going to venture in the Badlands? I'll take that as the command. You're going to venture in the Badlands without food, water, or fire? Where'd you grow up? New York City?
Well, we got to get money. Is there a bank in town that we can rob?
Lincoln, take over. Where do you want to go, Lincoln?
Find a
Have
bank.
you ever, oh, yeah. So, actually, Jackie wanted to examine the boots, too. I'll add that in.
Yep.
Let me,
There's
bring that
boots. I missed that.
back. I did say you,
Oh, yeah,
you were
you
wearing
had your boots, yeah, at the very beginning.
Oh
I
wow.
guess you could put boots on there, but
Well, I assume clothing, but okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
you had a badge, a penny, and a pair of leather boots. The boots.
we don't have a penny anymore.
Oh yeah, we don't have the penny. We bought sarsaparilla.
I guess we haven't drank it, so. sarsaparilla.
Yeah, they're just regular old boots. You know, they do the job.
I know. Somebody said we should ask our father for a loan. There's a snake in my boots.
He's probably just as.
I don't know. It sounds like Dad was the. I thought for a moment that it was Dad that was the problem when we went into the room. But it sounds like we're both a couple of drunkards.
Did I tell you guys had a badge in your pocket?
Yeah.
Did I mention that? Okay.
That's what I'm
Just checking.
saying. Maybe we're the sheriff. We
What do
were
you
the
wanna do?
sheriff.
You wanna look at the badge?
We're gonna. Yeah, I guess we should look at the badge.
Your pa's badge. He was a good man who kept the peace in this town. You still remember the day a castle rustler shot him in the back and took his life.
Oh, so Dad's
Go
gone.
ahead and do another command, Lincoln.
Okay. Why don't we put the badge on?
Where's the badge? The tremor in your hands makes even this simple task impossible.
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 Nikki,
You
Nikki, what do you
managed to
wanna do?
get the gun on, but
Well, just barely.
It's the purple slippers again.
man, the purple
Purple
slippers.
We're
All
going
right,
back.
Nikki, your turn.
Man, let's go to the general store.
Are you guys reading the chat, by the way? Because Jackie's feeding stuff.
She said examine everything. We need booze from the store. I know. I don't know how we get it. When
You're back at the store. You're back at the general store.
Can I?
I know we should see who's in the jail. Well, they just let us go, but we didn't actually. We just came out, but we didn't actually. We're just figuring out where we're at.
Mariah
Can
Cooper,
I-
the proprietress. Listen to what I said. Mariah Cooper, but the proprietress of this establishment, takes one look at you and frowns. The usual, a bottle of whiskey and a can of beans. There are various supplies and sundries here.
Well, maybe we see if we can get supplies to go out of town.
We have no money unless we
I know,
trade
but
the
maybe-
sarsaparilla, and that'll
Yeah.
probably not even get us a cent.
We never know.
What do you want to do?
What do you think?
Is
Is it?
command?
Can I talk to her more than that?
You can.
Okay.
She's a winsome woman dressed in a shopkeeper's apron. What'll you have?
Ay, that was boring.
We probably give you another
I get to
command.
go do another thing.
Oh, me? Okay, I thought that was it.
Yeah.
What do you have?
Can we get just ask if we can get some camping supplies or something?
Could we get some camping supplies?
You want to buy something?
I know, but I don't know how we do that right
On
now.
loan.
If you wind up your tab, we'll talk.
Okay.
What is my tab? How much is my tab?
More than you have.
We don't have anything. We gave up our penny.
All right. I'm going to
So
give you a clue. Go back to the bar.
You were trying to give us a
What do you do in
clue?
what do you do in bars? What do you do in bars?
We drink.
We play poker.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You did not drink. You did not drink anything. Derek, what do you want to do?
You want to drink the
let's-
sarsaparilla?
Well, actually, Jackie is suggesting we examine the supplies in the store.
Oh,
okay.
examine the supplies in the store. Okay. The store has everything you need for traveling through the Badlands. You even spy the old white Stetson hat you traded in for a bottle of something. Mm-hmm. Now what you
Yeah.
want to do? Take another command. Or
Let's offer the sarsaparilla for the hat.
it's only worth a penny. I would give you the hat for a sarsaparilla.
Yes.
Jackie, take over.
It's at least we could get a penny back.
Show the badge to Cooper. Yeah, your dad was a good man. It's a shame he's dead.
Shame he's dead.
Give me another one, Jackie.
Use the gun on the shopkeeper. Wait for classic adventure games shenanigans. That's not Jackie.
Take all.
Take all.
You can't take anything here. The supplies are only for sale. All right, I'm going to give you a clue. Go back to the saloon.
Yeah, you gave us that clue.
No, nobody. Yeah, but nobody
I
did
was
anything.
gonna do it.
So, all right, Lincoln, what are you going to do?
Let's go to the saloon.
That sarsaparilla sure sounds good right about now.
Okay, drink the sarsaparilla.
Refreshing. The bottle is now empty. So you now have an empty bottle.
Recycle it.
How much money can I
The
get?
bartender says, "You'd best be careful. Blackjack Baker is still is still mighty sore from when your pa brought the law down on him and his gang. You follow his gaze over to your table toward the back of the saloon.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get into
What
trouble.
do you want to do?
I want to go. I wanted
of
to
saloon?
go to the back of the saloon.
Okay. As you walk back toward the table, Blackjack is sitting there with a motley crew of desperados. There's a wanted poster laid out across the table. Eric?
Look at wanted poster.
You can't make out the details from here. Becky? Yeah, you can't quite read the details of the poster.
Oh yeah, greet them.
Clearly
Blackjack
that's
is
how we
idly
get
carving
money.
into the tabletop with his trusty Bowie knife. As his eyes meet yours, he stands up. Well, well, how the mighty have fallen. Why don't you sit yourself down and play a hand with me and the boys for old time's sake? It doesn't look like he's asking.
Well, now we can win some money.
We don't have
What do you
any
wanna do,
money
Mike?
to start with.
Well, sit down and play cards.
Blackjack shuffles a ragged deck of cards. Ante up. What's your wager?
My sheriff's
Nikki?
badge.
Okay, Lincoln.
Nikki.
Yeah, I'll take the badge. Blackjack nods and he pockets your badge. He deals the cards. If you win, we'll let you walk away. You now have a hand of cards. Nikki.
Examine.
Look at the hand of cards.
An ace, a pair of deuces, and a pair of fours. Not a bad hand. Blackjack asks you, so fold, draw, or call?
All right.
Eric?
Yeah, Nikki's not a poker person.
An ace.
Yep. Pair of twos. Pair of fours. That'd be two pair.
That's not bad.
Yeah, two pair with ace high isn't terrible.
So fold, draw, or call?
Let's call.
Call with two pair. You're not even going to draw one? Okay, that's pretty bold. You know how to play poker, right? Where you can draw one card?
Oh, we're doing 5-card draw? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
then... Should we toss the
You
twos
could
then
still,
and draw
you could
two
still
cards?
call. No, you don't toss twos.
Draw.
I'll let
Draw.
Jackie. Yeah, draw. Let's draw a card. Typically, you have two pair. You would draw one card to match one of those, right? That's
Yeah, right.
so. All right. So you draw. You discard, drawing another deuce. A full house.
Cool. So
All
we
right.
got
Blackjack stares at you a good long while, then grins. Pair of ladies, he says, and puts down two queens. When you show your hand, he flies into a rage and draws his Bowie knife. You dirty snake in the grass, chiseling cheat. Jackie, what do you want to do?
Put your hands up.
Put my hands up.
I'd grab the money in.
That's an interesting decision.
Interesting.
Blackjack is quick on the draw and hurls his Bowie knife into your chest, killing you dead. The end.
Oh, she's trying to pacify him. Come on.
Yep, that's not.
The
He's not happy
end.
about pacification. All right, let's
Okay.
restore back to that.
Ba-ba-bam.
Blackjack stares at you a good long while, then grins. Pair of ladies, he says, and puts down two queens. When you show your hand, he flies into a rage and draws his Bowie knife. You dirty snake in the grass, chisel and cheat. Lincoln, what do you want to do?
Hey, the cards don't lie. Go for another round.
Oh my God.
Blackjack is quick on the draw and throws a knife into your Bowie knife into your chest, killing
Wow.
you. Game over.
Yeah. I don't understand
Nikki,
you
what do
guys.
you want to do?
I'm gonna draw my gun on him. Jeez.
There we go.
You fumble for your pistol. Too slow. Blackjack is quicker on the draw and hurls the Bowie knife into your chest, killing you dead. The end.
You are kidding.
Eric?
Jackie's saying break the bottle since you can't hold the gun.
Eric?
Oh, yeah, we still have the bottle, right? All right, yeah. We'll smash the sarsaparilla bottle.
On him?
Smash the bottle over his cranium, knocking him out cold. His Bowie knife clatters onto the table next to the wanted poster. A shotgun blast rings out from the bar As the bartender attempts to restore decorum, Blackjack's men scatter, one pausing to heave his boss from the table and carry him outside. Jackie, what do you want to do?
So we won the hand but didn't get any money.
Well, do we take his knife?
Yeah, but I think we got to get him. I'm sure that wanted poster is for him. We need to
right.
take him to the jail and collect the money.
Right.
That's what has to
So you now
happen.
have Jackie took the Bowie knife, so now you have a Bowie knife. Bowie.
Link.
Read the poster.
She reads the poster. You see a depiction of Blackjack Baker's scowling face, but turning the poster over reveals a crude map of the Badlands. Nikki?
So his guys drug him outside, is that correct?
Yeah, he's long gone.
Oh, he's long gone.
They're probably going to the Badlands. Let's
So
go
we
try to
still
sell the
got
knife.
no money.
Sell the knife.
All right. Can I take the map with me?
Yeah, so you have the map now, too.
Okay.
You
And
have the map, the knife, you have pistol. Yep.
map.
I mean,
Don't have
definitely
the
don't
badge
get rid of
anymore.
the gun, since this is called gunfight at the whatever.
Knife. Yeah, I already knocked off the badge. All right,
You
so
want
I
to read
took.
the map?
Yeah.
You want to look at
Okay.
the map?
Look at the map.
A meandering line runs from town and ends at a drawing of a cave. That'll be handy if you go out into the desert.
Okay.
The bartender frowns. I think you better pack up and go. He motions you towards the door.
All right. Is it
You
my
head out-
turn still?
Yeah, you head back out to Main Street. Yep, keep going.
Keep going.
General store.
General
Yep,
store.
what do you want to do now? General store. Mariah Cooper, the proprietress of this establishment, takes one look at you and frowns. The usual bottle of whiskey and a can of beans. There are various supplies and sundries here. Eric.
Okay.
See, can we
Sell the knife.
offer knife and trade? Yeah.
Trade for what?
The camping supplies.
Yeah, for supplies.
That's a nice knife you got there. I'm not really interested in it, though.
Ah,
Jackie.
what have we missed?
I don't know. You have more stuff now. You have a map. You have a
Yeah,
Bowie
the
knife.
map is.
Tried to use the Bowie knife. What about that map? What do you want to do with that map?
How does he feel now that he's had a little bit of risk in his life there? Is he feeling any better? Did adrenaline help?
Still jittery as
Jackie
hell.
did it.
Oh yeah, show the map.
Show her the
That's-
map. That's good. Let's show the map. Okay. That's the old Parson claim. You're showing this to Mariah. That's the old Parson claim. They say it's long since dried up, but if you're fool enough to walk 10 miles through the desert, I'll give you some supplies so you don't die out there. In return, I get a share of whatever you find. Agreed? Question mark.
I would say yes. Well, I guess I'm next, right? Unless you want to, Jackie.
Yeah,
She only
you can
asked
take
one
that.
question.
Well, I took Jackie's turn for her, really. What do you think, Jackie?
Yes.
Yes. You seal the deal, and she gives you a rucksack.
Rucksack.
So you now have a rucksack. You now have a rucksack.
Will you help me with my rucksack? Cool. Let's head out of town. Let's go south. Let's head toward the Badlands.
Okay. You head out on foot with the sun beating down on your head, wishing that you had never traded your hat for a bottle of hooch. The Badlands stretch out before you. I assume you want to continue into the desert.
Well, the hat worries me. But
Oh, we
can't
didn't get the
it.
hat with the supplies? Okay.
Well, she just didn't want us to. I mean, we should.
This
have
time of
bargained for
day,
the hat.
all the critters. This time of day, all the critters are sleeping underground to keep out of the sun. And here you are, wandering around the desert like a darn fool.
Yeah, let's go back to. I'm sorry, Derek. You do what you want to do. I think we should get that hat, though. We should see if we could get that hat.
Yeah. Do we explore the shack fully?
You did.
Okay.
I guess we have to examine the rucksack. Maybe there's stuff in there. I don't know.
That would be a good idea, too. All right, examine the rucksack. It contains much-needed supplies, a flint and steel, a bedroll, a tin of beans, and a full canteen.
Flint and
Should write these
steel.
down.
But yeah, write it down, Nikki. Flint and steel. Bedroll.
Thanks, Trash, for the subscription. I think there was a couple other subscriptions that flowed in here earlier. Thank you, guys. Here, buddy.
Flint and steel bedroll. What else, Scott?
Tin of beans.
Tin of beans. Beans.
And a full canteen.
Full canteen.
Yep.
Is it water in the canteen or whiskey?
It's water.
Oh, darn it. She really doesn't like us.
You wanted to go
Jackie's
back to
saying
the
we need
store?
hat. Yeah, I think we really should try to get that hat and whiskey. Maybe we just offer
Okay.
to trade the
You walk-
knife.
You walk back to Mariah. She says, I gave you all you need. Get going now.
Now, did we offer that to her?
Ask what she'll take for the hat.
I gave you everything you need. Now get going.
Okay, well, she's not going to give us the hat.
I don't know why the hat's there, honestly.
Well, just because you're
It's
saying
not
how
part
hot
of
it
the game.
was. Okay.
I know, it's just, that's the game. Like, it has
Yeah, it's the flavor. I get
references.
it. But it just had me worried.
Yep, I understand.
Use the rucksack as
I
a
should
hat.
just,
Yeah, I
I should
know,
just give you
right.
the hat. The thing is, if I give you the hat as an inventory item, you'll try to use it for stuff, and then I don't want to, like, script the game.
Right, you don't
Oh,
have
yeah, that
anything
So
for
just,
it. Yeah.
yeah, so you're in the desert on a horse with no name. No, I'm kidding about the
We
horse.
don't have a
You're on
No
the desert.
horse.
No horse.
What do you
A
want to do?
horse would be nice.
What do you want to do?
Examine the map. Determine
It looks
where
like you
the-
should go west, and it looks like you should go west until you find a cluster of creosote bushes.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a plant.
Creosote.
So
I
let's
have a picture of them if you want.
let's go that way.
It's not a great picture. Okay, I'm gonna go that way. Miles out of the desert. Miles out into the desert, you're heartened to see a cluster of creosote bushes as depicted on the map. You sure could
Mr.
use a drink right
Creosote.
now.
It's only wafer thin.
Nikki, what do you want to do?
What do you want to do, Nick?
Did you hear what I said?
There's creosote.
Miles out into the desert, you're heartened to see a cluster of creosote bushes as depicted on the map. You sure could use a drink right now.
All right, let's go to the creosote bushes.
The dry, scraggly brush would make good tinder for building a fire.
Oh.
For my
That's an item.
beans.
Tinder
put
is an item. It's
put the tinder.
You want to take it?
Yeah.
Yes,
Take tinder?
please.
Okay. It's a simple matter to collect tinder from the dry as bone creosote bushes. Derek, what do you want to do?
Well, let's drink from the canteen.
You drink sparingly from the canteen, trying to save some for later.
What
Jackie?
next, Derek? Oh, okay. Oh, Jackie says save.
Sure. You're at the creosote bushes saved. What else, Jackie? Give me another command.
Spell that. Creosote.
CREOSOTO. SOTE, excuse me.
T-E-O.
It looks like you've already picked up as much as you can get from those creosote bushes.
No,
Anything else you want to do, Jackie?
Sorry. Crawl into the bushes.
Take a nap.
I don't want to be in there. It could catch on fire.
Oh, you already picked up the bushes. You've got tinder. The creosote bushes are now gone.
Well, look
I
at the
mean, I
map
can
again.
tell
We
you.
now
Right,
we-
If you look at the
map.
map, I can tell you. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna check the map again. There's a drawing of a cactus south of the creosote bushes.
Okay, let's head
I'm
south.
assuming you're gonna go there.
Yep. They're gonna be in that darned in that cave.
I'll give Jackie this command. After another couple of hours walking, you arrive at a lonely cactus with two arms jutting from its sides.
There's Nikki's
There's
drawing.
my drawing.
Yep, nice job.
Thank you. Needs pointy bits.
Okay, let's look at the map again and see better bearings.
Let's give Jackie the next
Okay,
command.
sure,
Give
sure.
Jackie the next command.
South, or well,
We're at the cactus. I don't know if that was the...
that was probably the continuation there.
Yep.
Read the map.
Okay. Looks like there should be a river to the east.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go east. Look for the river. Could be a dry riverbed.
You meander down the length of a bone-dry arroyo. Alert for signs of flash flooding. Speaking of water, you sure could use a drink right about now.
Let's drink some more water.
Nikki,
Have
you
some
drink sparingly
water.
from the canteen. You drink sparingly from the canteen, trying to save some for later.
This is totally dry, right? Okay.
It is.
There's the dry riverbed.
Look at the
Next.
skies. Does it look like there's going to
Nikki?
be a storm?
Yeah, look at the sky.
It's cloudless, sun bearing down on
Yeah.
you,
Okay.
super hot.
All right.
No rain.
Better get going.
No filling the canteen.
Nikki, you want to do something else?
Should I go
You should look at the map again.
look at the map?
Keep walking south until you happen across a pine tree. You see a gnarled bristlecone pine tree. Sorry, you see a gnarled bristlecone pine. This might be a good place to make camp. The sun's going down, and it gets mighty cold out here in the desert.
Okay, we should make a fire then.
All right.
Start a fire.
Really? It's a dry tree.
we
Well,
won't
I
make
guess
a tree
mighty
there. We make
mighty
it near
cold.
there.
Right.
We got tinder. We could probably take some of the tree to help keep the fire going.
I just am worried of catching on fire.
Right, but it's not the dry creosote, so
What's the command?
is it for Nikki?
Oh, Jackie.
Yeah, Nikki.
Oh, it's me?
Yeah,
Let's,
I think, or what? Or no, it's Derek, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, Derek.
Yeah, let's I
Make
guess
our bed and
start
stuff,
fire.
eat some beans. Yeah.
Camp.
Well, you
Just
only have
make
kindling.
camp.
Make
yeah,
fire?
get some of the tree, right, Derek?
Oh, we have the bushes stuff, right?
But that's the kindling. That's to get started. So we need to actually have fuel for the fire.
Oh, then okay. Then use knife on the pine.
Sounds good. It looks like those branches would make good firewood. You've got firewood now. You want another command? Take another command, Dirk.
Right. Is make camp acceptable? Or make campfire?
Yeah, make campfire. It's a simple matter to break off some branches for firewood.
So
And
Jackie's
make
saying
camp.
use flint and steel to make fire.
Okay, you made camp. Sorry.
Sweet.
You're at your campsite now. You're
Okay.
hungry, cold, tired, and darn it, your feet hurt. Jackie,
You massage
you
your
have a
feet.
fire. You've built a fire, but you have not lit it yet.
Oh.
I'd say.
Well, she already
the flint
said
and
use
start a
flint.
fire.
She
Yep,
said use flint.
Sorry.
And,
Didn't see it. Sorry.
No, it's okay. No,
Build fire.
it's
You
fine.
build a small nest of creosote and lay down the pine branches. So now erase your fire, your
Firewood.
creosote.
fire,
creosote.
your fire building materials.
Yeah.
You
Well,
wanna
we
make-
don't get
use
rid of the
and
flint.
steel.
Yeah.
Tinder.
Your hands shake so much that it takes several tries, but you manage to get a fire started. After a while, you no longer feel cold. Lincoln.
Take your boots off and warm your feet at the fire.
Ah, so much better. Your feet no longer hurt. Nikki?
Bed. Roll out the bed. Or go to sleep or
Okay,
whatever.
you set up your bedroll. Your bedroll's set up.
Go to
Eric?
sleep.
Put the gun under the, I guess, under where I lay my head.
Okay. Done. Jackie?
Yeah, we haven't had any beans yet. I got to tell you that.
Yeah, we didn't eat.
Oh, that's
She's
right.
saying use knife to open the beans.
Oh. Okay. You open the beans and you cook them. Smells like heaven. Lincoln?
Beans.
Eat dinner.
You no longer feel hungry. Maybe it's time to get some shut-eye.
Yep.
Nikki.
Time for the shut-eye. Let's go to sleep.
You stretch out your bedroll and fall into an uneasy sleep.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. Next day. Your eyes blink open to the sight of the sun rising in the distance. Looks like you can get a head start on the day and beat the heat. Lord Ebon, they did take their boots off. What do you want? Whose turn was it? Derek?
I think it's Derek. It's Derek.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's put our boots on.
You gonna put the boots on? You fail to notice the rattlesnake sleeping in your boot. Its fangs sink into your foot, and after a few painful hours, you die. The
Oh my
end.
gosh. Should have checked the boots. Darn it.
Okay, let's restart. Your eyes blink open to the sight of the sun rising in the distance. Looks like you can get a head start on the day and beat the heat. Jackie. We did do a boot takeoff thing. I'll just restore you right back to where you died.
Okay.
It saves a
Yeah,
little
the
time.
last time we saved, we were at the creosote, so.
Yeah, you're at the cactus, I think. But now you're back at the campsite, ready to
auto
go.
save when the day changed. Yeah.
So Deborah,
Check
Jackie,
the boots.
check the boots. Yeah.
You see a sleeping rattlesnake coiled up inside your left boot. Lincoln.
I try to stab it with my knife.
Yeah, good eats.
Yeah. Having breakfast.
It's not. It's still inside the boot.
Shake it out of the boot and then try to cut it.
A mean-looking
Kill it.
rattlesnake falls out, and you drop your boot in surprise. The varmint coils up, hisses, and rattles its tail. You take your
Yikes.
Bowie knife, you hack at the snake, and manage to clumsily separate its head from its body. Just to be safe, you bury the head in the ground like a good cowboy. Now there's a headless rattlesnake sitting here.
Time to eat.
Yeah, can we get that cooking? Prepare rattlesnake
fire-
for breakfast.
The fire has long burned out.
Oh. We have no more goods.
Sushi. Rattlesnake
Oof,
sushi.
I don't think you should eat the raw
Want to do
sushi.
something different?
Yeah, there actually was a snake in our boot.
There was a snake,
Snake
in
and
our
mob.
boot.
There was a joke about the snake in the boot like a half hour ago. Okay, what do you want to do?
Well, clearly you don't want me to eat the snake, so I guess we're gonna... Can I separate the rattle from the snake? And then I can have the
No,
rattle.
it's better if you keep it all together.
Okay. Keep it for later when we have more firewood to build another fire, I guess.
Oh, can I take the snake with me? That would
Pack
be
up the dead
gross.
rattler. Them's good eating.
There you go.
Okay.
Derek, what do you want to do?
So now we have a rattlesnake.
Derek?
Oh, let's pack up camp. So
Yeah, really.
You can't do that without your boots on.
Well, I thought he said put the boots on earlier.
yeah. Well, no, that's what
took
killed
note.
That
That
was
us,
when we got
the
bit.
rattlesnake.
Oh, that's
heard-
right. Yeah,
I heard-
that's right.
that
We
was
did.
Yeah. All right, I'll put my boots on.
You slip on your boots. Time to break camp and mosey on out of here.
Okay.
Jackie?
Jackie? Map.
Okay, you break and leave camp. You pack up your gear and kick some sand over the embers of your fire, which was already out, as stated, because it suited me. Okay, okay, you return to the pine tree.
We're going to have Jackie do it, or is it going to be... She said pack up and mosey. So can we get some of the wood? Take some of the wood with us? We don't have any kindling. Maybe some of the pine needles, too?
That's all been stripped.
Okay.
So
okay.
if you look at the map, to the east is a sketch of a cow skull.
A
I'm
cow
assuming
skull.
you're just going to go there.
Yeah, let's go there.
Ready to go there?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
There's a cow skull half buried in the ground. I'll give Jackie this next command. There's a cow skull half buried in the ground, and your footprints lead back to the west. Your mouth is awful dry. Maybe it's time for another drink.
She said examine the skull, but I guess maybe...
Yeah, it's a regular old cow skull. Drink from the canteen. You drink sparingly from the canteen, trying to save some for later. But it's now gone. How the heck are you going to make it back to town?
Wow. Okay, look at maps since we're at the skull. See where we need to go next.
You're almost there. Just keep walking north until you reach a rocky bluff. That's where X marks the spot.
Let's keep going then.
You're in
I
the
guess.
rocky. You're in the rocky bluff.
Okay, Nikki's turn.
You walk until you reach what looks to be a rocky bluff depicted on the map. This must be Parsons' Claim. There's a small cave entrance here.
Okay.
Hold on.
Be careful going in. She's moving the cave, I guess.
I'm moving the
Go on
cave. I'm moving my cave. I drew it too soon.
Yeah,
Where's
but you
the
should
cave?
prepare. It's.
You walk until you reach what
Goes
looks like to be a
north.
rocky bluff depicted on the map. This must be Parsons' Claim. There's a small cave entrance here. That
Okay.
saves for you, by the way.
Yeah, we should be careful. Like, listen for sound and stuff in there too. Head towards cave or something like that.
Yeah. Is there a command like cautiously move towards cave?
Want to enter the cave?
Somebody's
No.
saying that cacti have water. We should try
Yeah,
and get
they
water
do.
out of the cactus.
No, I don't want to enter the cave yet. I want to examine it
Okay.
before I go in.
Okay, examine cave is the command. That'd be good. The crevice is small and low to the ground. It'll be a tight squeeze, but you can get inside if you drop your rucksack and crawl in on your hands and knees.
Wow.
Eek. No supplies is not good.
Can we take our gun with us though? I'd probably have to. Anyway, is that Derek's turn now?
Eric, what do you got?
Well, I kind of want to use Jackie's suggestion and run. Can we run back to the cactus and tap it for water?
That's
If you
far
go back that far, you will surely die.
Okay. Listen to cave opening.
You don't hear anything. It's very quiet.
Do you want to go in?
Another one?
Oh, you want me to just? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll
was
leave
just-
rucksack and go in.
You going to drop the rucksack?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that's exactly what Jackie said. Drop rucksack, enter cave.
The sunlight from the outside doesn't do much to illuminate the cramped cave. You can't see more than a few feet in front of you.
We need a torch. Jackie.
Jackie. Brew time.
Yeah, somebody's saying make sure you bring a canteen.
Canteen's empty, by the way.
Right, but maybe there'll be water inside.
Sure.
Is what they're
you could
saying.
bring the- Go out and tear apart a sack. The sack is way too stiff for you to tear. However,
Oh,
you
okay.
grab your map in case you need it.
Yeah, that's good.
Now,
idea.
you now have your map. What else do you want? Make a torch? Okay. You spark your flint and steel and set the map ablaze, turning it into a makeshift torch. The light will illuminate the cave when you go back in.
Wow. I would not have started.
Well, I mean, that's the
burning
goal,
map,
right? There's
I
nothing more
guess.
to it unless we can't find our way back. Okay, so let's go into...
You're back in the cave. You're back in
she
the cave.
said read it, examine cave, yes.
The floor here is mostly sand blown in from the desert. You belly crawl toward the back and spy a mound of dirt and sand near the far wall.
Okay, so let's examine the mound.
Just looks like a big mound of dirt. Well,
Okay.
something must be buried here.
So dig in?
You want to do something else?
Yeah.
Yeah, dig. You drop the torch and burrow into the sand like a prairie dog, digging up a small leather pouch. Then your fire dies, leaving you in darkness.
Oh, jeez.
Start feeling around in the pouch. Is it my turn?
Go back to the
Yep.
opening.
You have the pouch.
Yeah,
Okay.
go back to the cave opening.
Go back to light. Go back
You gonna go
to
out?
the opening with the pouch.
You emerge from the cave, blinking in the morning sun. When your vision clears, you can just barely make out a cloud of dust to the north.
Uh-oh, bad guys.
Derek.
Examine cloud of dust.
You see a buckboard wagon rolling across the desert to the north.
It's a bookboard.
It's the long, with the wheels. It's just
Oh, okay.
it's a flatbed.
All right. Examine pouch.
It contains a small fortune in gold nuggets. You're rich. Jackie.
Start running. No.
The knife torch from Rambo.
I do remember the knife torch for Rambo.
So we need to try to protect ourselves from whoever's coming with that.
Maybe look for a hiding
Dust
spot.
cloud is, the dust cloud is to the north, Jackie.
Should we? Is it Jackie?
Yeah.
West.
Well, the only way you can go is north. The only way you
Okay.
can go is north.
Okay, we're
I'm
going
going to send you
north.
there, just because that's the only option. All right, Jackie, here you go.
Gold! I
walk
love
north and hail the-
gold.
Okay. You walk north and hail the driver. He pulls the reins and halts his wagon. The driver looks you up and down and tips his hat. Top of the morning to you, he says from the driver's seat. You're a bit far from home, yes?
Yes, sir. I'm trying to head back to town.
Give me a command there, Jackie.
Go back to the cactus.
Ask for a lift.
He's like, "What do I look like? An Uber?"
Fancy that. Didn't reckon I'd meet another soul in this inhospitable wilderness. Doc Hensley's the name, and the healing arts are my stock in trade. You
Oh,
look like you
boy.
could use some assistance in matters both medicinal and transportative. Or transportive, sorry. Added a
I like
extra syllable.
tative.
Climb aboard.
Transportative.
Climb aboard. Somebody's asking.
Clamber
if
up
you have
onto
any
the
water.
wagon. You clamber up onto the wagon beside Doc Hensley.
Ask
You
if
travel
he has
for a
some-
few hours, making
Okay.
small talk with the doctor. He agrees to take you back to town, seeing as it's not too far out of the way. You spy an open crate among Doc Hensley's other supplies.
Examine
Lincoln.
crate.
The crate is divided into 8 compartments, each one holding a small glass vial.
Inspect the vial.
It's labeled Doc Hensley's Fabulous Elixir, otherwise known as snake oil.
Snake oil. Offer him your snake.
Doc Hensley... Well, let me finish.
Okay.
Doc Hensley pulls a vial from the crate and shows it to you. My Fabulous Elixir is a remedy for all manner of ailments, from gout and tuberculosis to arthritis and snakebite. Only 10 cents a bottle.
Offer the snake.
Ah, yes, a crucial component for this healing concoction. Seems like a fair trade to me. Doc Hensley hands you a vial of snake oil.
Wow.
Nikki.
What do you guys think? Should I drink it?
Oh, you went right through that. Drink it?
Yeah.
Give me a command. Don't drink it, friend. It's for topical use.
Oh.
I don't recall getting scratched or
No, but his feet were hurting.
my feet. Well, are my feet still hurting?
Save then chug.
No, your feet are fine.
Okay.
Now your hands, on the other hand, your hands
Oh,
are
the
not.
shaky.
Okay.
Would that work for shaky? I guess
It's
so.
a cure-all, right?
It's a
It's
cure-all.
snake oil, yeah. Yeah.
Let's rub that on my hands.
You rub the elixir into your skin. The oily substance smells foul, but it makes your hands tingle with warmth. Your stiff fingers relax, and your tremors fade away.
It's a
Aw.
cure-all. Stinky cure-all.
The doc drops you off. The doc drops you off at the outskirts of town, and you hike back to Main Street. There, you find Blackjack Baker and his gang waiting for you under the old clock tower. Blackjack steps forward. Well, howdy, partner. Seems you've got a drop on me back there. Ain't gonna happen again. His men snicker. You see scatterguns and rifles poorly concealed under their dusters.
Wow. Derek?
Eric?
Let's see.
Yeah, somebody says make them smell your hands.
Where are we at? I'm sorry. Are we back at the saloon?
Yeah, we're back on Main Street.
We're at Main Street, clock tower. At the clock tower on Main Street.
Oh, I didn't know there was a clock tower. Where's that clock tower
Oh, no.
located?
It's on Main Street, just somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could draw a spot for it.
I will.
Um,
And I'm going to make it high noon.
Can I, let's see, search for cover?
Huh.
Blackjack's gang strips you of your possessions and leaves you bloody, beaten, and shamed in the street. The end.
No, boo.
Restore. Now what do you want to do?
You got
Shoot
to
him.
fight.
Yeah, I'm going to guess we'll just draw a gun.
Before you get your gun out, Blackjack's gang strips you of your possessions and leaves you bloody, beaten, and shamed in the street. The end. That's not how a gunfight works.
You tell
What
him
do
to
you wanna
draw.
All right, Lincoln, I'll give you the command.
Well, it's Jackie
What's
now.
Jackie saying? Yeah, what do you got, Jackie?
Her friend Hans is on Mastermind today.
You ever see the
Jason.
Western, Derek?
It's got to be high noon, man.
Jackie?
Dun, dun, dun.
Drinking. Skip me, I just
Yeah,
got
okay,
cat
Lincoln, you
scratch.
said... Nikki says you're going to duel challenge.
Yeah.
Do
You
a
think you're
duel.
faster than me? You think you're faster than me? Not a chance. The crowd gathers. Mariah watches from her shop window. Behind you, the clock's hands creep toward noon as the sun rises in the sky.
Nikki was drawing it at noon.
I drew it at high noon.
All right, Nikki, it's not noon yet. Lincoln.
How do you do it? Do you
You got to
pace?
walk five,
5 paces, 10
five
paces,
paces.
something?
10
Or
paces,
rest
whatever.
hand on holster or whatever, I don't know.
You got to go back to back, and you got to walk your 10 paces and turn and fire.
When I count 10,
The sun climbs higher into the sky, peeking up over the clock tower. Blackjack squints in the harsh glare of the sun.
all right.
Nikki.
Yeah. Did we do our... Okay, what?
What color was our hat? No.
Yeah. Well, we didn't have one.
So he's squinting.
I think we have.
Yep.
He's got the sun in his eyes, so maybe we have a chance to draw.
So now we draw, right?
Yeah. Turn and draw.
Turn and draw.
Draw and
Nikki,
shoot.
draw and fire. With lightning speed, you draw steel and fire while the sun is in Blackjack's eyes. He grunts in surprise and keels over, dead as a doornail. His men make themselves scarce pronto, and the crowd erupts in cheers. Mariah
Yay.
runs out from her shop to greet you.
Oh.
Derek?
Give her a kiss. Give her a kiss.
Share treasure with Mariah.
I wasn't sure you'd be back, even less sure you'd keep your word if you found anything out there. Seems I had you all wrong, Sheriff. She reaches into Blackjack's pocket and retrieves your paw's badge. Lincoln?
Take the badge and pin it on my vest.
You pin the
Oh,
badge on your
Mariah took
chest.
the
The
badge.
law is back in town. The end.
All right.
Law's back in town. He needed a
Law's back
kisser,
in
though.
town.
I don't want you. I don't know that. You're pushing it.
The
Then
kiss is not... There's no kissing in this game, unfortunately.
there's no kissing and.
Well, I mean,
Western.
you know, it's weird.
Well, when we tried to
It's a
kiss the
Western.
girl and the other one, Scott just said, "That's nice."
That's nice. But what about my
It-
gold?
But I just shot, that's
Okay.
the way it's...
So let's go through the score.
Oh, there's a score.
Oh,
Yeah, you want to keep track of your score there, Link? Or Nikki or somebody? Just write down these points. Just add them together.
Sure.
You strapped on your pistol and holster, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
you did. Five points. Ordered a bottle of sarsaparilla. 5
Yeah.
points. Anting your badge in the poker game. That's interesting that you did that first. There were many other options there, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
I just
5
thought.
point- yes.
I thought that was like a good one because it was probably worth
Yeah.
something.
something we had, yeah.
5 points. Win the poker game with 2 pair. You did not. You won with a full house, so you get 10 points.
Oh wow.
You found the treasure map. 5 points. You procured the supplies from Mariah Cooper. 5 points. Did you cut open the cactus to get more water? I don't think you did.
No,
We did
we
not.
did
10
not.
points there. Yep. Did you check your boot for snakes? No.
No.
You killed the rattlesnake, however. 10 points. You found the buried pouch of gold nuggets. 10 points. You cured your ailment with the snake oil. 5 points. Defeated Blackjack Baker and his gang. 10 points. Squaring up your account with Mariah. 5 points. Becoming the sheriff. 10 points. And finishing without saving. No. That would be another 5, but you did not do that. Cool, so there you go. What's your score?
We got 85 points.
85 out of 100. So there you go.
That's
Oh,
pretty
wow.
good.
So the
We
only
did a
thing
few-
you really missed, yeah, the only thing you missed really was the cactus.
I'm
the
surprised that
rattlesnake
nothing came of the doctor. Like no points.
You went right through the doctor without any problem. Like you went straight to it. Like a
Yeah,
lot of
well, yeah,
people
the
last
straight-
time I played did not know to think to trade the snake for the snake
For the
oil.
snake oil. Yeah,
Yeah,
you need
there's
to,
a lot of other
you
options.
needed to
there.
steady
So
your
you went-
hands. At least we didn't have to drink to steady our hands.
Died 10 times.
Died 10 times priceless.
Yeah, so I think the only other thing you missed, I don't think there really was anything you missed. Let me look.
But that one's fun. Although
Yeah, I like
bummed
this
when-
one because it's just a straightforward line, right? I mean,
Right.
there's a couple things at the beginning.
I'm glad we didn't have to rob a bank to get money.
Yeah, and
Like-
you didn't wander around to lose your water. You went straight through, didn't go back, and nothing like
So
that.
if we had run out of water, we'd have been in trouble.
Probably another death.
There's a couple options. It's mostly lets you through, but it does do some things like you start seeing hallucinations and stuff. But it's
I'm
only
glad
if
that-
you dilly dally.
I'm glad that the doc turned out to be okay.
Now we got to compare the map. My drawing and
Sure.
what you used.
Yeah, I think yours is all on one page, right?
No,
Seems like multiple pages.
it's
I'm glad that
gotta
that
zoom out a
cure-all
little.
that cure-all worked.
link because I can't get it all.
Yeah, if you want to write one, that'd be cool. The format, I mean, they don't have all of the options spelled out for you, so there is quite a bit of improving.
On your part,
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I can't remember where I improved, but obviously a few places.
Well, I think in the store when we were trying to do things that were obviously
Yeah,
off book in
store.
the store.
So their
kind of
their map is more like cartoony.
Blackjack's table wanted.
So here's
I like
Main
their map
Street,
though.
and then
Okay.
general store, shack, saloon.
I guess that's the clock
And then
tower.
inside the saloon is the table. And then the outskirts.
Oh, cool.
Jumped.
Boom to a page.
I like their map on this one better than the
Yeah, it's
the
more.
other one.
Oh man.
I liked my map
wait,
better
you
on
jumped
the other
way
one we
forward.
played.
So then there's the outskirts. So you go desert with the creosote, desert with the cactus.
Right.
This is the first desert, the second desert, cactus, then the arroyo, then the pine, and the campfire with the snake, and then back out
Zombie.
to the cave.
Nice.
And then that's pretty much it.
Scroll down a little bit more. We can't see the, or move your iPad up or something. There you go. Okay. Neat. Snake.
Snake.
Yeah, so basically this so if you examine pockets, I read that. If you look at the badge, I read that. If I wear the badge, you read that. If you actually didn't look at the penny, quite literally your last cent, that plus a dwindling line of credit at Cooper's General Store is the sum of your worldly fortune.
It was shiny.
So
though,
then,
wasn't
depending on where you want to go, it's a hyperlinked PDF. So like if you go to the general store, click it and it'll just go right to it. It doesn't have a back.
cool.
button, though. I wish it had a back. Yeah, so it's a little easier to navigate. So you can see in the store, there's not much here. It's examine Mariah, examine the supplies, buy an item. It always says wind up your tab and we'll talk, right? Then show map to Mariah, and you have to have the map at that point. So if you go into the store without the map, you're pretty much stuck, right? You can't go past that.
So Ruckus is asking if there's
Well, let
a
me tell you what
theme.
the themes. Yeah,
a theme we would want.
I mean, I like fantasy. So I have this one called Blackboard Jungle, which is a beginner, it's in school. Oh, don't show any maps.
Yeah, don't show anything.
I have.
So did you just back one campaign, then buy all the other stuff that
Yeah, I bought all his other stuff.
neat? Beatdown. I saw
Danger
another
Town
Western. I saw a
Beatdown.
Western one that somebody wrote. I think it was a Western that somebody wrote on BGG for their group. Should check it
Okay.
out.
Well,
That'd be
a
fun.
BGG.
They're
Or
simple.
on RPG Geek.
In RPG Geek.
That'd be fun to write one. I think to make one.
Yeah, I mean, you could start
Flaming
simple.
goat.
Flaming goat. A subway commuter's routine is interrupted by a weird event. Just another day in the big city. So this is beginner. And it's
Jackie says she can do a rock and roll one. She should.
You
It
totally
should be
should.
Spinal Tap.
It goes
it's a
to
jungle
11.
adventure.
Neat.
That's probably an Indiana Jones type thing. This is advanced.
It could
We
be
can do an advanced
just
one now, if you guys want. I feel like a couple things I will suggest. You really have to look at everything, like each individual object.
Right.
Like that's just
Yeah.
you have to. 'Cause you just get so much out of it. Although this could be one for Nikki. Pumpkin Town.
Jackie, it's just Spinal Tap trying to get to the stage.
I know, that's
Just
the text
that.
adventure.
Just
Yeah.
from the dressing room
Just
to
the
the
best room.
stage.
What do we got? The space station. I spent half a day playing. So I would have to read this and see if we could actually do it because the person running it did not give us any hints, so we were kind of just basically stuck.
Floating
I don't
around
think
trying
I
to figure it
finished
out.
Yeah, I think there's a haunted house one here. Yeah, Spooky
Ooh,
Manor.
Spooky Manor.
Ooh.
The job was simple: deliver a package to the reclusive resident of a mysterious mansion. But it's all not as this is an experienced one. So if we want to play one of these, I would have to read it all. And
Yeah, we should prepare for it. We can do it
yeah.
after probably the
Z-Ward.
convention next week, but
That looks scary.
After receiving a cryptic message from your troubled sister, you undertake a rescue mission to save her from a hospital of horrors. This is a mature one.
is that Zombie Ward or something? Z-Ward?
Mature.
Well, there's the cover.
We can't do mature.
Looks like it might be zombies. Looks like what's his
I'll,
name?
I'll look
painting
at it and see.
Scroll back
It
up.
does.
Ew.
What's the one where he's like, eating at tearing at the body? You see like somebody eating. Can't remember who that was.
Goya?
And then I've got like
Yeah, I mean, probably
3
Goya.
or 4 others.
Goya.
Goya. Let me see if I can find my other. So they've done a fair amount. See.
Pretty
The set I
interesting.
had was all pamphlets, right? They were all those. Remember I had those linked in that one year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was kind of cool. Google Drive has got a lot to be desired. Can't locate a file because I have a whole directory.
I'm always using the search in Google Drive to find stuff.
So I have the ruins of any orc. It's any space ork space ork.
Ooh, an
And it's a
Egyptian one would be
post-apocalyptic
cool.
one.
Yeah, Egyptian one would be neat.
Do an Egyptian one. Whoever's thinking about doing them, do Egyptian.
With all
That's
the,
not been done before.
get
With-
all into the gods and stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Examine a sarcophagus.
A mummy.
So this is. You guys remember the Action Castle we played? This was his first format of the game. Oops.
Right.
Someone's asking how you get them,
It
how you
was-
buy them.
Yeah, go to.
They're on Drive-Thru RPG.
It's on Memento Mori. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Memento Mori has the full books. Drive-Thru RPG has some. Yeah, just search for Parsley RPG. So this is the whole Action Castle, the one we played.
Oh, it was one
last time?
sheet.
It's one page.
Was
Yeah.
that one?
So I would
one of
suggest-
the ones that was folded up like a brochure.
Yeah, it was.
In the
Yeah, you
original
can see how
form?
it was cut on.
Yeah.
It was cut on the corner. It was folded, so it was a little pamphlet. So I would say no. There's not a game. This is it. I mean, I went through almost all of them.
Is there a gaming?
I think there's
one?
there's a Christmas one. There's a Christmas one and a something else that I don't think was not included in the book. But yeah, so there's Flaming Goat. It's just one page. And these are just.
Oh, wow.
I would shoot for like one page. Don't go too crazy, right? You want it to play quickly, like 30 to 45 minutes to an hour, kind of thing.
What would the con one be? How to best use your time?
Yeah, or get in the most games, right? You're trying to get the most
Organize.
games played.
Oh yeah, here's
Let
Kringle
by.
Crisis, which we should definitely try to go through some of these. Kringle Crisis, which looks awesome. Parsley Holiday Adventure. Oops. Is that coming through?
Yeah.
I need to
Look
zoom
at the
out.
running gingerbread man.
I like the running. I mean, just that page
Oh, yeah.
alone makes me want.
We need to save that one for July then, so we can have Christmas in July.
Yeah, it's Christmas in July.
God.
unless we make it to actual Christmas time.
We have Pumpkin Town. Yeah, there's a ton of them. The Spooky Manor would be interesting. I'll read through some of these because I've not
Spooky
spoiled them for
Manor.
myself. Because thinking I might
That's
actually
nice.
play them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if someone
Sure.
else ran it, if someone else runs it, then I don't want to spoil them. But I actually play them. I played another one. Oh man, because we were doing it every year as sort of a
Yeah, a little get together, meet up to do it.
get together at the gathering, and I've done like 4 of them. I can't remember the very first one I did. And it was hard and long. It was long. Like took a while, and it was tough.
So I was Kevin was looking for Wingspan. I told him to go to the BGG store, and lo and behold, the store sold out. So everybody's like all worried that we would get through those, and we got through them easily, right? Because they're hard to get still.
We're trying to get more. We're trying to get more.
Yeah.
I like this suggestion for the gaming one. Get the publisher to the BGG booth before their scheduled time.
Yeah, that's Michael Sutherland. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Hey,
good.
Jackie.
She's leaving. Okay,
What's your
Jackie,
plan?
take care. Have fun.
Oh, bye. Because I've done that.
I would love I mean, I
many
haven't
times.
played the,
Scramble to get
Indiana
to
Jones
the BGG
one?
booth.
but like an Egyptian one, I think would be really cool.
There is an Indiana Jones one, though?
It was like
Yeah,
a
you
jungle
showed
adventure
that.
one, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, these are neat. This was fun. I did like this one because it was more direct. It was a little bit less ambly, right? You know,
Yeah.
you
It's a
definitely
straight
had to-
shot.
you
Yeah,
had to
you do
help
a
us
couple things at the
more
beginning.
on the previous
And then it
one
goes down the
than
line.
this one.
Yeah.
Although you helped us for sure.
I helped
on
you.
this
I
one.
helped you with the bar. With that
Yeah,
one.
go back to the bar.
Right.
It was interesting when we played that one. It flowed so smooth. Like everybody was on the same wavelength. It was like slam the penny on the counter, right? Like
Yeah.
we're playing we were
Be
basically playing it
Western.
as if it was a movie. Yeah,
Right,
in
exactly.
Western. And then it was like, holy crap, we can get into a bar fight. Like, break the bottle on the edge of the table and smack him over the head. You know, that kind of stuff.
Somebody's
It was all
asking,
like perfectly.
You can buy the board game. The BGG store is open. It's been open since the beginning of the month, and the store has all the bits for sale that we have in stock.
Yeah, I think we do.
We do have things coming
We're
in.
just missing. We're missing
the Quacks
I
expansion.
believe.
Yeah, we have the main Quacks game.
That's
bits.
coming, and more Quacks is coming because.
And then we have
he's sold out again.
some new things
Crazy.
coming too soon that are exciting.
Yeah, we're gonna have. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff coming. It's gonna be awesome.
Ton of
And
stuff.
I guess if you hadn't already subscribed to the Twitch channel, you can use your Amazon Prime
Yeah.
link to Twitch, and then you can click and subscribe to our channel for free.
Much appreciated.
The Quacks expansion is out of stock, but the base set is in.
Yeah.
Oh.
Would you consider still doing these live streams maybe once a month or so after quarantine? When is quarantine end for you guys?
For
Yeah.
us, they're
August.
going to
July.
increase
July
it.
or something, maybe. I mean, that's only a maybe. So we're going
Maybe
to
a
keep
while.
going. So the thing is
Yeah.
we probably
We
won't
have
be
some
doing
plans.
cons this year. So we won't be as busy. So we'll still be live streaming. I mean, the goal is at least to stream every other week at a minimum. But right now, there's nothing
Yeah.
for us to do. We are trying to get some projects going. We basically, I think the last live stream we talked about how we were hoping to actually meet with people to do some of the new shows that we were talking about doing, and we're just going to do them. We're going to do them remote. The brothers
Yeah.
Murph and I are going to try to produce some stuff with some of our friends and do some of the new shows we've been talking about, and because we can't wait. I mean, it's going to
No.
take forever.
Yeah, we're in a state that they're going to
Yeah, we were the first state to go into quarantine, and then
go into quarantine, and they're talking about extending it for another 3
Probably gonna be
months.
the last out too.
For another 3 months.
Well, I mean,
So-
so LA is now the hotspot in California. Yeah.
I don't see how Dallas doesn't become a hotspot. We were on the rise to being a hotspot, and now it's like everybody's open again. It's like crazy out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
I don't
worried.
know how
I mean, the
doesn't-
thing is things might open up, but we're not going to be. So mostly
you
what
know,
I've heard is like
don't-
restaurants are going to be trying to do outdoor seating.
Yeah.
And obviously this is a good time of the year for that kind of thing. If they do that, they're closing off streets in some of the towns. I saw someplace in Ohio, I can't remember if it was
Yeah.
Cincinnati or Columbus, that was
Closing.
going to do that. Maybe Michael can tell us.
It's kind of a good idea, but I'm too paranoid. I wouldn't participate in that. But, that's me.
Right. So yeah, we're nervous about it. and we don't want to get other people sick. I mean, I still haven't seen my mom, and we're probably going to just bite the bullet and try to see her, but it's terrible because, you know, she's older. She does see people. She goes for walks, but she wears her mask, and, you know, being outside is supposedly much, much safer than being in enclosed spaces. So it's we need to get out more too. We're getting a little stir crazy here. It's definitely a weird situation. And we've got a lot of stuff coming up in the next week and a half that we are preparing for. So it's a little bit more intense than we probably would normally be, because we're working to reorganize stuff almost every day. Yesterday I was going to come back into the studio after we did all the testing, and I ended up working on getting videos posted and stuff prepared and watching the game night that we put out for Clip Cut Parks. It's funny, I was like, hey, we should do a Renegade game. And then I'm going to post it, and I look at what last week's was, and it was Bargain Quest, which is a Renegade game. So Renegade got a double whammy. We don't generally...
I need to watch that clip cut, because I remember when you guys did it, I couldn't see anything what was happening, so I didn't understand it.
It's hard. It's really hard, because you have to do your complete cut, and so I figured out by about 3/4 of the way of the game, you need to like flag all the pieces out so you can see where things are at. Then you can fold it back down to do your cuts. Dave, at the end of the game, had a shape where if he could have made one more two square long cut, I think it was, maybe 3, but I think it was 2, then he would have had a perfect piece for one of the cards that he had in front of him. It's actually a really neat game, but man, it is hard to wrap your head around it. And we actually... I think it's cut out of the episode, but I had messed up. Like, you can't see anything. You have to be really cautious. And they give you these children's type scissors, right, with the blunt ends, and you can't really, you kind of need pointy ends to see things properly. And it was like my second cut in the game, and I chopped something off. I'm like, I think we just reset. I just reset my thing and then fixed, solved it, because it was really hard. But you just have to really pay attention, and the folding of the stuff is really great. It's actually, I think it's a pretty cheap game too. It's like $25 list. But I had a lot of fun, and Deborah, I will not spoil anything, but Deborah really loved it. So. Yeah.
I thought I was doing great, and I was cutting along, and I cut one thing, and the whole side fell off. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I should be better at this game.
Dave had the one where he was like, I think it was the one that he ended up being able to finish, if he could have finished it with one more cut. But he cut, and he's like, well, which is the piece that... Because as soon as a piece falls off...
Which part did you cut? Which part
yeah, which one was it?
Did you hold?
Yeah, I think he basically... I don't know if it even made a difference, but it's really cool, because, you're at the mercy of it's a roll and cut, and everybody has a different sheet, and then the cards that you're trying to pair up, cover up with your cut pieces... some of them have requirements. There was some ways to bend the rules with some special tokens, which I don't think I got any that really helped me out very much in the game. But it's really actually a fun game. It's just, I love all the different ideas that keep coming out with roll and write type ideas. So next Tuesday we're going to have Jamie Stegmeyer on, and we're going to play Rolling Realms again with the V10 map.
Right.
And I will have a post...
Is he majorly changing those things every time he releases a version?
I don't know. I mean, I only looked at 9 because I finally looked at it. I mean, he's obviously had a bunch of iterations really fast.
What was the one we played?
9.
We played 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he was saying, he commented to one of the viewers on our show that he had version 10. He's like, do you have any time? So I reached out and asked, would you be interested to be on the show? And he's into it. So we'll get the link to the digital sheet that you can actually play on.
Okay.
And I hope it's got the V10 sheet. I must have the V10 sheet on there. And we'll try it out. I'm probably going to use the digital sheet too and see how it works.
Okay.
And we'll have him teach us, I guess. That'll be awesome. I mean, I imagine it's not that drastically different. It's just probably fine-tuning some of the elements. The one thing I need to wrap my head around is the resources, because there's a lot to be had from there, and I basically just used coins most of the time.
Yeah.
But on that, towards the end of the game, it was really important. Some of those you could use the pumpkins and stuff to do some good stuff.
Do some good stuff.
Yeah, it's an intensely And it's a deep roller
Yeah,
ride.
it really
essentially.
is.
And it's not really that hard, actually.
But
it's the interplay between the other
That's what
realms that's
that's
really
what makes
cool.
it
Yeah.
real difficult to learn.
Yeah, we just did top row, middle
Yeah.
row, bottom row, right?
because there's a synergy that you can create, and you got to play it
Yeah, it's
first
really good.
and have one of those bad learning games, and then realize how to do it improve.
Right.
I can't say correctly, but
Right.
improve.
Yeah, improve.
But it's definitely the first game you play is going to be a mess.
Right. Although
Yeah.
it's
There might
funny.
have been
I
even
mean,
some rules.
but then
in
you
that.
go to this crisscross game, which
You
is
have to remember that rule about the not putting things on the same place.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then you go to the crisscross game, which is very simple, but it's actually a challenge. You have to plan. Scott actually did a pretty good job planning. Although I got to see Andre's
No, I don't
50
think
points.
I think. Yeah, I would love to see that actually. I don't think I did that well at that game. I mean, I feel like I might have not played. Obviously you have better plays than others, so you have to kind of.
Well, and it's the
Play
die
a bunch
roll.
and
You're at the
see.
mercy of the die
Yeah.
rolls, but
Oh, yeah, no, I mean.
I was
Oh,
definitely
I mean,
afraid.
I think the game is fun.
Yeah.
see
Well,
how you-
Knizia is a really great designer. He really pulls it out.
There's more to that than you think, right? If you
yeah.
think, oh, you just roll
Yeah.
dice and do 12 die
Yeah.
rolls and
No,
fill in
it's
the thing.
the
It's like, oh,
it's
that's
the
not that big a
placement
deal.
rules that
But
really
it's
that
kinda
plus
like-
like you were saying about the scoring actually.
And the scoring.
It's
Yeah,
like,
like
do I go
diminishing
for that
returns.
2-point gain or do I give myself some
Yeah.
flexibility, which I think is actually intriguing too.
Yeah.
Anybody have any questions? Any questions?
Any questions? Well, one
Any
guy said
questions?
playing
You could take off,
cartographers
Derek, if you
again would
need
be
to.
cool.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely do cartographers again. We're gonna try to space them. I mean,
Oh,
Yeah.
we're going to dig through and find. Go ahead, Scott.
I was going to say happy anniversary to Derek.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they had their anniversary
Celebrated-
yesterday.
How many years?
Yeah.
How many years?
Years yesterday. Yes.
10?
Congrats.
Yeah.
We will reach
Congratulations.
15 next month. Our 15th anniversary. We've been together much longer than that, but
Yep.
This year,
we
was
made
my
it
16th.
legal. Wow.
So I'm the longest married out of all. But you guys have been together for. You guys.
Yeah,
were
we've been
for
together
a lot
since-
of years.
Forever.
Since college times,
Forever.
in the before times.
In the before times.
Together forever.
The before
Together
time.
forever,
Whenever and
apart.
ever.
We're gonna rickroll, but a
I was
different
wondering
song.
if that song would trigger off.
Together
Yeah.
forever with you. So Scott found, we had mentioned the Videopolis on the Cartographers episode, and Scott found the videos
And
for it. And then that guy going
So
crazy
this
about
year, that
Right,
Disney
in
World
January.
Disneyland had 80s night in January, and he did
Right.
a whole episode on it. It was like a half an hour, 45-minute episode of like showing what 80s night at Disneyland looked like. I
Right.
would have went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a new nights thing that
It
they've
looks-
got going on where there's nobody. It's kind of like in Los Angeles they would have Rockwell night where the Rockwell manufacturing that made like the space shuttle
Yeah.
would go, and you'd get tickets for a reasonable price, and it would just be the people from Rockwell
Yeah.
in the park, and it was empty, and
That's
you'd have
cool.
a great time. And this sounded like it was a similar idea. It's in January, so the park generally closed a little bit earlier. So then they go a little bit late to like 10. So it's something like maybe 5
Yeah.
to 10 o'clock at night or
Yeah.
something like that.
Those were so cool.
Yeah,
'Cause
they
I
really
did
were
those
fun.
with my
with
dad.
your dad
worked.
he was at a.
So you
a
paid
defense
like a
contractor.
flat fee.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
don't have all the rides open, right? They don't have all the rides open.
They generally
Yeah.
had
It was
everything.
some
open.
stuff.
Everything's open, and you don't have to wait in line.
In
'cause
his video,
there's
he was just
hardly
saying
anybody
nobody was
there.
on those because he said the
Yeah.
Star Wars Galaxy's Edge was empty. We had just gone to that in
Well,
December.
The ride, the main ride there was closed.
But it was
That's
funny
fine.
because I watched one of his other videos and he was talking about what would happen if the parks closed because they had just closed Shanghai and
because of
and
the
Hong
thing.
Kong maybe or something like that. And little did he know, just
Yeah.
a
That's
few,
back open again, by the way. I saw some
those
pictures.
are yes, but Southern
People-
California is not.
It would scare the crap out of me. I mean, like, what
Yeah.
are you going to do? You're going to social distance and there's like 500,000 people there?
Well, it wasn't busy. So I saw pictures of the Shanghai Disneyland and it was not busy.
They must have picked a crowded area to show because you can bias it. based
Well,
on-
you also do the shot through the crowd kind of a thing, and your lens. But I mean, they still said it wasn't that bad. There were a few, and people
Right.
weren't going into the restaurants and stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, we're definitely Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, so that guy's video was pretty great. He was just going on and on about how much he loved it. Because he wanted to go there when he was a kid to Videopolis. He was obviously too young.
Right.
But his channel does not
Did it look
have...
similar as what you remembered?
Oh,
They
Videopolis?
recreated it.
It's not. I mean, it's not. But what they were doing is, he said they used a stage setup that they already had with video displays, and then they broke those displays up to have all the music videos. Because as I said, I think there were 40-some screens or something back in the day at Videopolis.
I thought you said it was like 100.
Was it 100? I don't remember. Maybe it was
Something
90
like that.
screens. Maybe I can't remember.
And there was a lot of screens in that scene.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then they
Yeah,
had the
sure.
Disneyland dancers doing, as he said, perfect
Right, and they're
choreography, 80s choreography.
Perfect choreography, and perfectly outfitted.
Yeah,
Oh,
his
yeah,
were
I
wearing
saw
pretty-
those
pretty-
outfits.
80s
stereotypical
stuff.
80s outfits. He
Neon and
he actually does some nice videos, nice quality videos, and there's not
His
a lot
videos
of
are
people
really
watching.
Solid.
The
No,
one that he
he's-
has is basically his preview, his welcome video on the page had like 25,000 views, and it's very well produced. It's nice.
Yeah.
So
For a Disneyland centered YouTube channel, it had.
I think it's like Adventure in
many.
Design or something like that. He needs
Right,
to have
maybe the
Disney
name
in the
is wrong.
title, but that's not all he does. It's not
Yeah.
just Disney.
Yeah.
Because he's like a design engineering guy or something like that. But
so yeah, ride.
I don't.
Ride engineer.
I don't know. I didn't really
Yeah.
do that. I only watched like
they
5
break
videos.
down. They broke down the Star Wars ride. Like an hour.
Man, I
Him and
really
his
wanna
buddy.
go on-
They just sat there and talked about it for like an hour.
The one good thing
With
I could
scenes.
say is that the Rise of Resistance is not getting worn out because
I know.
it's not
Rise
open.
of
But
Resistance. Yeah.
we want to go right. So we went in December before that opened. I mean, we don't go to Disneyland very often. It's not cheap, and it's definitely a tough day.
Torture test.
I can't imagine. I mean, I remember my parents sitting down while we were running around as kids,
Yeah.
and I can totally understand why. It
Yes.
is definitely a lot, and it's worse than it was when we were kids. I
Yeah.
mean, there's a lot more standing, a lot more line weights. The way they try to work things is a little bit helpful. Did we end up going on the Smuggler's Run twice? We did not, did we?
No, we didn't.
So when you went on before the opening, was there still a lot of people there?
When we went, it was
Yeah.
it was after we went after the
No, he
preview.
meant we went in an early. We did an early morning ticket thing.
Oh yeah, well
Oh,
that
I thought it was
yeah.
a preview. Oh, I thought you went on a preview.
No.
No, we didn't go because I think it opened in like July or something like that, and we didn't go till December. I saw lots of like James Hudson and Kevin all there with barely anybody. You know,
Yeah.
so you take a picture at the Millennium Falcon, there'd be nobody else there because they were limiting how many people could go into Smuggler's Run. I mean, into Galaxy's Edge, and so
What we did is we got there.
early. Yeah, you can early entry.
We got there
And
when they
immediately went
only
there.
opened Main Street. And then when you go down to the end of Main Street, there's all the different lands. And you have to wait for the opening of the lands. So we ran up to the land we thought would get us
Yeah, Jennifer. who's-
close enough to Smuggler's Run stuff as we could.
Well, Jennifer knows her stuff. She's definitely a Disney park person.
He's a Disney pro.
She did a full-on unlimited pass last year and went to. She might have even gone to Shanghai. She went to a bunch of the parks. I think she definitely went to Disney in Tokyo Disney, and Disney Sea, I think is the name of it. I now wish I'd gone 2 years ago. I was trying to save experiences in Japan with Nikki, to have them with Nikki, and we did not go this year. So maybe soon we'll go next year or something. We'll see. And it was raining anyway. It wouldn't have been so much fun to go. But I was
Yeah.
good. It was
Rodney released the
it was good.
Jungle Cruise board game. Is that out now?
Yeah,
The Jungle
that's
Cruise board game?
it's coming soon.
Yeah.
Eric already did a thing on it, and Rodney did a video today. I
Okay,
think.
I missed that. I need to look.
It's
behind-
supposedly. Eric said
my
it's not a
media
game for
consumption.
him, but he said it's Lincoln's game because it's filled with bad dad jokes kind of things. I mean, because
All
that's what
right.
Jungle Cruise is.
That's what Jungle Cruise is.
So I'm dying to see that.
Dad jokes.
Maybe it'll get sent.
Is
We
it?
have some stuff coming from
Oh my
Ravensburger for
gosh.
this event, but
I only remember the Jungle Cruise. I think one time I went on as a kid. I have never.
The,
It was one of those things
announcer,
I was.
the announcer guy
remember
does
much.
all
The tour guide.
who was the
Dad
guy that
jokes
did
that are
the song
crazy.
about? Was it
Oh,
There's something about
Skipper Dan
elephants
by Weird Al
blowing water.
Yankovic. Yeah.
Yeah, Skipper Dan. There you go. Yeah, that was fun. It's not. It's sad though. That's a sad. That's a sad song. But it was always fun. You know who was James John Lasseter was a Jungle Cruise guy.
Oh, from Night Court.
No.
No.
John Lasseter is
That's not
used to
John
be
Lasseter.
with Pixar. He was pushed out for Me Too thing.
What am I thinking
Yeah.
of? I'm thinking of John Larroquette.
John Larroquette, yeah.
Yeah.
Although I could see John
Different
Larroquette
John.
doing it, but I could totally see Lasseter doing it.
There's the whole you go under the waterfall and they
Yeah,
go
the backside of water.
backside of water and
It's this Albert Schweitzer Falls, and then you go. It's the backside of water.
remember. I don't
backside of
remember.
water.
It's they have the same
Okay.
jokes mostly, and then of course the guys
Yeah.
who do it, they develop jokes and pass jokes around.
Sure. I think it's down to a script now. pretty
Yeah,
much.
but I would like to go on the Rise of Skywalker. It's supposed to be amazing. And as Jennifer, she did all that stuff. So she got the tickets. She did everything. She got the app going and it associated our tickets with the app and was able to, do the Fast Pass stuff through the app. They charge you like an extra $10 or
Reservations.
$15 to be. Well, Fast Pass is a way to book a time frame that you can go to the ride and essentially go
Right, you
to
have
the
the
front of the
line.
line, sort of to the front of the line,
Sort of to the front.
and you wait
To the
just
second line.
Yeah, I think you
The line of the
integrate, but
line?
it's basically you bypass the bulk of the main line.
Yeah.
But when we went in the morning, we went way in before we started to have to wait. But the thing is you want to be in that. The queue in that ride is amazing. Like it's the
You wanna
most
see all the
intricate
stuff.
I've ever seen. Because we went to Universal. We haven't been to Florida, but we went to the Universal to see the Harry Potter stuff with Jennifer. She's an amusement park person. And that was pretty amazing too.
pretty neat.
The crazy thing is we went into like July, which is Inferno time here in Southern California,
Yeah.
and we're in Hogsmeade, and
It's
there's
winter.
snow all over the mountains, and we're like 1,000 degrees,
Yeah.
in the shade.
Drinking the butterbeer.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
butterbeer was. Nikki actually got a frozen butterbeer.
I got a frozen butterbeer. It was disappointing.
Yeah.
I think the straight up
The real
butterbeer is
butterbeer
better.
is-
way
It
better.
gives you
yeah.
more injection of the vanilla
Yes.
frothy
Butterscotch,
flavors.
I think,
Yeah.
Yes.
isn't it? Right? Yeah.
Is it butterscotch?
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
we don't go to those as much as we used to. That's for sure. But we will go to Disneyland one of these times. Annie and Sebastian
Yes.
want to come back and go, so maybe
And
next
they want to
year.
go, so maybe when the world.
Yeah, Semi returns.
I'm excited to go back to that new Star Wars
Yeah, I wanna-
area.
I wanna go
There's
back.
so much in there. It's ridiculous.
Is when you think we're
Yeah.
going to be. That's your prediction?
2022.
Gosh, I hope.
But
like
I'm
that one,
a
Scott.
wet blanket. I'm a wet blanket.
Yeah, Scott.
I feel I don't have a
here's the deal.
problem.
I've known Scott for a long time now, and I will tell you, he's more often than not correct. So I hope he's not correct. I hope he's wrong this time.
Me too.
Because boy, I can't even imagine. Like I was actually looking at the OK Go has a new video out that went out yesterday that they did in everybody's separate recording it together, and they do their whole cameras at the same time going to o'clock. Then they go outside because at 8 o'clock the neighborhoods were banging for the healthcare workers, and so I watched all their videos, and they've announced. I saw concerts. I'm like, what? And I looked, and they had stuff next February, booking tickets for Niagara Falls on the other side in Ontario. So I was thinking, because it said a casino. I'm
In
like,
March
oh, is it
or
at the
April?
Niagara one?
April?
But it's at one of the Canadian side.
Okay.
We've never
North
seen them. They
Carolina.
actually were in town in Indianapolis one year, the night before. I think it was the night before.
Before Gen
Con. Like I think the night before we got there. We never look at the calendar, like what
Yeah,
potentially
we should
could
look
be
at the
happening in a
calendars and
town.
see. Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Before
there
we go there.
were things in
Although I
There was
started
Buffalo.
looking at
Ghost
the
that
Buffalo.
one time in Buffalo. Was Ghost in Buffalo.
Yeah,
Yeah, you missed the Ghost, and we missed what was the other one? Big one that got missed. Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce Springsteen. That was Henning was very
Bruce Springsteen was
disappointed.
Henning would have
Oh my gosh, he was
He was,
so
I can't
crushed
believe it happened.
because he loved
Yeah.
Bruce
Yeah, he was
Springsteen.
like- and he was there, right? He was in town.
Yes, and
Yeah.
I was like, dang
Could
it.
have went.
So we really should, when and if we get to travel again, we should
we
do
should
more thinking about
pre-plan.
exactly.
Pre-plan.
Like we're gonna be
Oh.
there. Maybe we should book tickets early.
One of the times we went to France, just a day or two, Phoenix
Oh yeah,
was
Phoenix was playing.
playing.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
You know, another thing we missed when we were in Paris was the City of Lights celebration. They did this whole laser show, light projection on
Oh, wow.
the
Eiffel Tower?
Notre Dame.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, and we were
Yeah.
walking right by it at that time.
Oh,
We,
wow.
went- we
just-
got tired, and we're like, we're just going back. Let's go back to the hotel. We got tired. It was an all day, the food tour thing.
Oh,
it was like
okay,
a
yeah.
half a
Oh,
day
the food
of
tour
walking.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're like, oh, we're done, and then we walked
There are
home, and
n-
we're like, this is happening now at the Notre Dame. Like, what? We were just there.
Yeah, it's
Anyway, miss out on stuff.
travel's fun, but man, it's going to be a challenge. I mean, we were already prepared travelers. Nikki and I were always doing the kind of things you should be. We didn't wear masks
No.
on the planes, but we
No.
wiped everything down
We
and
did.
everything all the time.
All the time.
And I think that's going to be way, way more consistent. I mean, do you want to use public bathrooms?
No.
I mean, that's the other. Like Scott was already talking about like what happens, the aerosolizing of and
Yeah, you don't want to
and-
read about that. There's a lot of
Yes.
poop in the air in the bathroom.
Yeah.
well, now you really don't want to know because it's even worse, right?
I don't want to know.
So yeah, it's a weird deal. I honestly feel masks are going to become much more commonplace.
Yeah, which sucks because I hate wearing them.
Yeah, it's
I think
not-
we scared
yeah.
everyone
I know,
away.
everybody's
There's
like,
like
"Oh my God." I
no
think
we scared everyone
comments
away.
for
We're just-
a while.
We're just randomly.
Well, there's still
everyone
people
over.
watching.
They all went to the Murphs.
Merch.
well, we are. Should we?
The chat,
Raid
the
'em.
chatters.
raid?
Yeah, let's raid them and get out of here.
So
Thank
we'll
you.
have our Tuesday.
Yep, we'll be back on Tuesday with Jamie Stegmeyer, and then we have the
I'm really gonna
BGG
try.
Con line next week, and
Yeah.
then we'll be back to streaming on Tuesday after that.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to do something this weekend solo.
Yeah, if you got the
Yeah.
energy.
I have to have the momentum and the energy and all
Yeah,
that.
you
other
do.
things.
Okay, everyone.
I'll
Well,
try.
take care and have a great weekend.
Yep.
Stay sane.
Yes.
All right. Bye bye.
Thank you, guys. Take care.
Bye, everybody.